personally. And as a Dodger fan, we're going to get to all of that here in a minute. If you're watching on the replay, thank you so much. We're going to be watching the Dodger game live as they show a guy have his nachos blow up and catching a home run. We're going to be watching the Dodger game live. I'm not showing the Dodger game. I don't have the rights to the Dodger game. You're going to be watching the Dodger game if you want, and I'm going to be watching the Dodger game, and we're going to comment on everything that happened in baseball today. We're going to talk about the Dodgers. We're going to talk about Major League Baseball. We're going to talk about Jackie Robinson today. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff. We might even get away from baseball a little bit, and I'm going to talk a little bit about my personal life a little bit tonight too, because it's a big day. If you know me already, you probably know what I'm talking about. My wife's been sick. She's better. It's the first time I've been on live in about a week and a half, I think. I think Sunday would make 2 weeks. So welcome in. It's time for some Dodger baseball. Jackie Robinson Day, April 15th. It used to be tax day. Now that's, I don't know, March. Or no, it's like May 17th or something like that. But it is Jackie Robinson Day on April 15th. Everybody in the major leagues is wearing number 42 tonight because no one can wear number 42 ever again because of the great Jackie Robinson. Wore it and was iconic. You know, I've met his daughter twice. I'll tell that story sometime tonight. When I was a little boy, my mom bought me the book Courage, the Jackie Robinson story. We'll talk about that, what that meant to me, because it did mean a lot to me. It's just been, he's been important to me. And I never met the man. I never saw the man play. I'm a Dodgers fan, and I love U.S. history, and he's kind of an icon, as you know. So today we celebrate Jackie Robinson Day, and we're going to be watching the Dodgers take on the Rockies. The Dodgers, the first team to 10 wins in Major League Baseball. They look to be the best team in the league and one of the great teams of all time if they stay this hot and stay healthy. So anyway, I'm glad you're here. Welcome in, everybody. If you don't know me, my name is Jeff Bates. Dole Dad's the channel. A lot of Disney stuff, a lot of Dodger stuff, a lot of sports stuff, a lot of You Can Do It stuff in here. We're going to talk about all kinds of things, include Doggy Coin, Dogecoin, you decide, hitting 20 cents today, all kinds of stuff. I'm going to do this every Sunday night during the game of the week on ESPN, Sunday Night Baseball. Watch the game together, talk about what's going on, and have a great time together. I do want to say right at the outset, before we even get more than 3 minutes in, my good friend Lynn, my partner channel, I got 2 of my partner channels are live right now. If you're here for Disney, if you came to my channel for Disney and you're like, I don't want to listen to baseball, I want some Disney. My friend, the Lynn Project, is a Disney creator too. And I don't think she's talking necessarily only Disney night either, but she goes live at this time every week. And I love her. She's my good friend. Hey, Katrina, thank you so much for that. I'm just going to talk about that in a minute. Welcome in, Katrina. I really appreciate that nice thing you just said there. Anyway, my friend Lynn from the Lynn Project is live right now. I think she got a haircut. You should go check it out. Also, my buddy Pete, also one of my partner channels, he's live with, I think it's the Royal game. Pretty sure it was the Royals game. Regardless, you can check out Pete McDevitt show. He's live right now watching a game. Also, he's got like 60 plus people in there. At least he did a couple minutes ago. I checked on him to make sure the game was still going on. Anyway, and I do every Sunday night, I do the game of the week, and I'm going to do a lot of Dodger games, especially the evening Dodger games during the week. And this is one of those. If the Dodgers, hey, Lady D in the house, if Jesse in the house, if the Dodgers are on live and it's a weekday and they're on the West Coast, whether they're in LA or not, I'll probably have a chance to go live. I haven't been here for a while. Katrina just mentioned it. Lady D, Jesse just mentioned it, and I should mention it right off the top here. My wife's been sick. She's still sick. She's doing better. She's downstairs right now eating a little lasagna, so how bad can it be, right? But she's pretty seriously sick, and I've been away for about a week and a half. So if you've been wondering, I just put out a video tonight. Not all that detailed, but at least explaining it. Thank you if you've one of the many people who sent me a note. Thank you so much. If you're one of the members of the channel who stayed as a member, thank you so much. It's hard when you want to create content, but something more important happens. You know, work comes first, family comes first. Work gets in the way, right? But when you're doing what you're doing with the wifey, it is what it is. But she's doing better. Thank you for asking, including a couple of you in chat right now. So thank you so much, Katrina and Jesse and everybody else who's in here. So anyway, the Dodger game will get started shortly. Julio Urias on the hill. He ended the Dodgers season last year, ending the World Series right here in Arlington. I live in Fort Worth. The game was in Arlington. Game 6 of the World Series. Family comes first before anything. Absolutely, Katrina. I don't feel bad that I missed it. I felt like I should explain it. I mean, a few people knew. If you sent me a a direct message somehow. Once I got to it, I responded, but I just felt like it was important. You know, it's funny. I guess we should talk about that before the game starts, right? I was filming. So Easter, right? Easter was last Sunday, and we celebrated Easter on Friday. And so I've got grandkids, right? And it was cute. And so E2, kind of a celebrity on the channel. If you follow my channel, you probably know who E2 is, Everly. Granddaughter number 3, but granddaughter number 2 in like a couple days, right? So 2 baby girls and a little boy having fun in my backyard. It was cute video time, right? So I was going to do an Easter video, and I had all that ready to go. And then she got sick. It wasn't horrible sick, but she got sick, right? And I'm videoing, and I did a couple daily vlogs there in my phone. I'll probably just hit delete on them, right? And I could have done like a 12, 15, 18-minute video of the progression of it, but it just felt wrong. So I didn't post that, and I just talked to the phone with my daughter today, and just wanted to let you guys know, A, we're okay. And B, where the heck we were and what the heck was going on. So I know some people knew. It is what it is. Dizzy Lori in the house. Hello. Glad you had fun at Disney World. I did. Thank you, Dizzy Lori. We went the week after you did. I think you told me you were going to go, right? Am I remembering that right, Dizzy Lori? I might have that wrong, but I think you had told me that. It was great. Sorry your wife is feeling bad. Hope she gets better soon. Dizzy Lori, I appreciate you popping in. Again, she's feeling better. Is she good? No. Are we going to we got to go to the doctor. We got 2 different doctors that we're going to follow up with, and we're going to make those appointments tomorrow. So not out of the woods yet. So keep your prayers coming, but much better. Going up and down the stairs by herself. And if you guys know Paula, she's a big part of this channel. We will probably do Good Morning Disney again. I don't know when. Our schedules are definitely different right now, and it's just not something that we can do and get to work and do all those things. Oh, Jackie, RV and Disney now. Rachel's Adventures. Oh, Rachel, I've missed you too. Thank you so much. Jackie, RV and Disney in the house. What's going on? Prayer. Yeah, guys, if you believe in prayer, pray. If you don't believe in prayer, I'll pray for you because it works every time. And I appreciate every single one of you who's doing it and sending prayers up for her, my wife, Paula. So thank you so much, guys. And anybody who's new here, if you don't know what I'm talking about, my wife got a little sick. We're going to be talking about the Dodger game here in a minute, but this is what we do on this channel. So when the Dodger game is live on the West Coast or Sunday nights for Sunday Night Baseball, we talk baseball, especially my Dodgers. We also talk a lot of Disney here if you're new here. A lot of the names in the chat already know this, but in case there's a couple of new faces in here, I see a couple names popping in. A lot of Disney things, a lot of you can do it things, I hope a lot of positivity. You tell me in chat. I want this to be a channel that tells people, stop crying, you can do it. I want to be that guy. But I love baseball. I've been wanting to do more baseball on my channel for years. If you know me for a while, you know that I'm on Pete and Kelly, Pete McDevitt and Kelly from Myers and the Mouse. Boy, my brain just went away there. And we're we triple team NFL watch party on Thursday nights. We bring lots of other people on, Jeff from Diz Our Dream, lots of other people. But we do that every Thursday night during football season. And we do have a draft special coming up pretty dang soon. You're going to watch out for that. You're going to not want to miss that. But my channel is a lot of Disney, a lot of you can do it. And again, we talk about other things too. Doggy coin. Ooh, look at my crypto. There's at least one crypto friend in the chat right now. Yeah, if you bought Doggy Coin, you're having a good day. It's up over 20 cents. And is it Dogecoin? Is it Doggy Coin? Dogecoin, I think it's Doggy Coin, but everyone likes to say Dogecoin because they're embarrassed to say Doggy Coin. Regardless, it's over 20 cents today. I first bought it at under a penny. I bought it as high as 12 too, just 2 nights ago. Because it's going to 25, then it's going to $1. You're right in the house. What's going on? Nigeria, I like that. Just Nigeria. Afghanistan, but welcome in Yared. I hope I'm saying right. Hey, Michael, how are you doing? Much better. Hope you're doing good, Michael. Hope I didn't miss anybody in chat. If you're watching the Dodger game on the Dodger feed right now, I watch it on MLB TV. And if you have that, you can watch it on the Rockies or the Dodgers. They were showing some Jackie Robinson stuff. Today is the 74th anniversary of Jackie Robinson, the great Jackie Robinson, breaking the color barrier. Think about that. So next year will be the year 75, which would be super amazing. Mookie Betts and David Price will donate their full game salary to support the Players Alliance. I think that's awesome. David Price is a great guy. You know, he didn't play for the Dodgers last year. He sat out because of COVID. Huge contract he signed a few years ago. Having a little trouble getting the ball past the batters this year so far, but he's taken a large percentage of his salary already and given it to the minor league players in the Dodger system because there's no minor leagues this year. So they're not getting paid. Excuse me, they're not getting paid. Oh, I got hiccups there. So it is what it is. we're going to have a great time. Jeff's personal bully, also known as a couple other things, Jesse and Lady Disaster, and I are going to go live. We're going to talk a little weather. 'Tis the season for tornadoes, unfortunately. And we actually have a little weather tonight. I haven't seen a lot of, we did have rotation a little bit south of us. But regardless, when we get a little more into the stormy season, we're going to bring on Lady D and talk about the world that is crazy weather here in Texas and really most of America, just not where I grew up in Southern California. Julio Urias up on the hill 9-0. Now, I do want to say I'm not providing play-by-play. A, I don't have the rights to do that. B, YouTube puts everything on a 10-second delay. So I'm watching it on YouTube TV, and YouTube provides a 10-second delay. So whatever I see, whatever I say, you don't hear it until 10 seconds later. I can actually see your chat, and you can see my chat. Hi. You can see my chat before you hear my voice because YouTube puts a 10-second delay. Obviously, there's like a 1 second or even less second delay on chats. Like, right, I'll put LOL, enter, and boom, now you see LOL, right? A 10-second delay on what you hear me say. So it is what it is. So if you see a great play, it probably happened 14, 15 seconds ago, and a lot of you have probably seen it already. So I'm not going to bother with that. I know a lot of my friends do that. I won't be doing that. Julio Urias on the hill against the lowly, but still Major League Colorado Rockies. Strike three, 1 out. Urias starts nice. You didn't know that? Yeah, there's always a delay. That's one of the. It's hard to present live events on YouTube for that reason. And I know a lot of my friends do it, and they provide. I mean, Pete's one of my best friends, and he provides commentary and play-by-play. Commentary is one thing, play-by-play is another. I don't know. It seems weird to me to tell somebody what they've already seen. Now, a lot of people haven't seen it. A lot of people will go to Pete's streams or now my streams too, and not watch the game and just listen to us talk about it. And that's fine. And I'll talk about it, but I'm not here to provide play-by-play. And there's another reason for that too. I think they pay people for play-by-play, and you can put it. There's radio. It's free on the internet. If you want that, you can get somebody who's probably sounds a lot better than me to do that. So I'm going to provide commentary on the day. We're going to talk baseball during the baseball games. We're going to talk about my passion of the Dodgers during a Dodger game. We're going to talk about the day too, like we've already talked about cryptocurrency going through the roof. Coinbase yesterday goes public. I think they opened at 250, ended up going up to 340. I think it ended at 310. I don't know what happened today because I've had a busy day today. But I know the markets ended up high. But if you're not into crypto yet, you're laggard. Get in there. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I think I'm caught up in chat. So yeah, we're going to talk about a lot of other things too. I mean, let's be real. We're going to talk about things that I'm passionate about. So anyway, Jackie, Michael, anybody else who's here, Jesse, appreciate you guys spending a little bit of your time on a Thursday night. Again, now I've got two good friends live right now. Lynn from the Lynn Project is live right now. I'm pretty sure she's got new hair. I feel a little guilty that I'm not over there. I'll probably look it out on my phone just to check out her hair, right? And I'm probably going to cry because I love her blonde hair. But it is what it is. Good to say hi to her. Tell her Jeff loves her hair, even though I can't see it yet. I haven't seen it. Also, my buddy Pete from the Pete McDevitt Show, who I do this together with for football and is on my shows lots. He is live right now on I think it's the Royals game. I hope I have that right. And I don't remember who they're playing, to be very, very honest with you. 15 of you are here in chat or at least watching. If you're ninja mode, that's cool too. Say hi in chat if you want to. I love this kid Tapia's hair. The Rockies had, I think it's like 12 batting champions in like their 29-year history or something like that. Basically, there's a 40% chance of the National League batting champion being from the Rockies every year. And they say that Tapia is going to be, they said this on the game last night, Tapia might be the next one. He hit well over 300 last year. But what I like about him most is his hair. I'm not going to lie. Flo Beck in the house. What's going on, Flo? Flo Beck's fun to say. I'll say that again. Hey, Flo Beck. Anyway, Tapia flies out to center, 2 outs in the first. Hard to tell who the heck is anybody if you just follow by the numbers because everyone is wearing number 42. Oh, yes, Blue Jays. That's right. Thank you, Jesse. Blue Jays versus Royals. I thought it was the Royals. I couldn't remember who they were playing. That pitcher, Junis, having a nice night for them. I think he went 5 shutout up there. I had him on my DraftKings, so that doesn't make me sad. I've been doing well. Oh. Deep to right. This could be a problem. Oh, Mookie almost got it. 1-0 Rockies. Home run deep to right. Urias left one up a little bit. And their number 3 hitter, it's Ryan McMahon, just went yard. Mookie might have got his glove on it over the wall there, but nonetheless, it went over. 1-0 Bad Guys. Rockies take an early lead. So this is weird. I'm looking at people in the stadium. I'm glad you're doing good, Flo. Welcome in. If you're brand new to the channel, please smash the subscribe button. Unless I've annoyed you already, then, hit that dislike button. Looking behind the plate, it's nice to see people in the stands again. I missed that last year. Like hearing people, just real noise, not that fake noise from last year. And I got to be honest with you. There's a gray-haired man in, I think it was the first row there. It looks a lot like my old high school football coach, and I'm kind of freaking out. I mean, what are the odds? He lives in Southern California. Now I can't see him. Where'd he go? Oh, I don't see him anymore. Never mind. If he shows back up, I'll point it out. And if it's him, I'm going to freak out. But anyway, Flobeck's doing good. Number 42, exactly. I was number 12. Number 6 when I was little. Number 12 when I got to high school. Football season came before baseball season, right? So I was number 6 for Steve Garvey. Football season's in the fall. Baseball was in the spring. I was more of a baseball player. Better at football. Loved baseball more. And I had to pick out a number. And so I took number 12 because it was 2 of Steve Garvey. And they didn't have single digits. I wanted number 6. And then I ended up saying number 12 because, you do stuff and you become that number. But whatever. I was never number 42 is my point. I can tell you the last Dodger to wear number 42 was not Jackie Robinson. How about that? Isn't that crazy? They had a reliever in like 69 wear it for a year. Crazy. Couple players were number 42. That's the end of the first inning, by the way. Dodgers down a run going into the bottom of the first. There's multiple players who were number 42. The last player on each team to wear number 42. There's a couple players that are on multiple teams, including Mo Vaughn for 3 different teams. How crazy is that? He was the last player to wear number 42 for 3 different teams. Kind of crazy. Thought that was interesting. Anna in the house. What's going on, Anna Z? Glad to see you here. Welcome in. 14 of you in chat right now. We're watching the Dodgers in LA, down by 1 to the Rockies on Jackie Robinson Day. 74 years ago today, Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier. I shared earlier that my mom bought me a book called Courage, and it was like a whole series of books, Courage and Perseverance and all these things. And the Courage was the Jackie Robinson story. And that is what made me fall in love with Jackie Robinson reading that book. Hey, Jennifer Addison in the house. What's going on? Welcome in. Glad to see you here. And it was one of those easy to read books when you're a kid. I don't know how old I was, but I was pretty young and had cool illustrations, stuff like a kid loves. And I was already a Dodgers fan, so it hit me. And I read a lot when I was a kid. I still read a lot, but whatever. Then working for the Boys and Girls Club for years, Jackie Robinson Foundation had a relationship with the Boys and Girls Clubs. And so I would go to national conferences, and twice I got to talk to Jackie's daughter. What an honor. Now, the first time it was, standing in line, going through, and I got to talk to her for 3 or 4 minutes. Very friendly, right? The second time I got to talk to her before, I don't know, it was before or after she was sitting in her little booth, right? And it was kind of personal time for her, but we just had a nice conversation, and I told her about that book and what it meant to me. And she said she loved that book. And one of my favorite, I've had some really neat moments in my life. I don't remember which conference it was, to be honest. I want to say it was up in San Francisco. It doesn't matter. Whichever conference it was, got to sit with her, shared with her what that book meant. And she knew exactly the book I meant and how it was important to her. And anyway, it was just, what an honor. Such a sweet lady. Sharon, is that her name? That might be his wife's name. Geez, I don't even remember. It was Mrs. Robinson that day. And great song, by the way. But anyway, I loved it. I love her. I love that family. I don't know them, but I have that connection with them because of those 2 things. And proud that he was a Dodger. Huge Dodger fan. My grandmother was a Dodgers fan when I was a little boy. We were from LA, but we moved to San Diego before I went to high school. Before I went to kindergarten, we moved to San Diego, but we were an LA family. And it was just natural that we were Dodgers fans. Chris Taylor up to bat, slams one to left. See, there you go. Love me some Chris Taylor. If you play DraftKings, and I do, you don't have Chris Taylor on top of your lineup every day right now. He is raking, as he just did right there. Line drive down the line for a double. Still down 1-0. Chris Taylor is the hottest player in the major leagues right now, in my opinion. Anyway, I just love that my Dodgers were the team that did that. Branch Rickey became a huge fan of his just because of what he did and read everything I could get my hands on when I was a kid. Showing the replay of the line drive down the line, that left fielder tapping his hair is freaking awesome. Yeah, there you go. Jackie from RV to Dizzy using the emojis. If you see those people in green, that's because they're members of the channel. And by the way, you guys who are members of the channel, thanks for staying members of the channel as I went like a week and a half, not creating anything for you guys. It means a lot that you stuck around. But anyway, JT up to bat, man on second. Switch spots with him, JT score a run here. Anyway, if you see those people in the green, they also have access to a bunch of things, including those emojis like Jackie from RV that he just used. Haven't added any. I got to be honest with you. We were stuck at 39 for a while. Once I hit 40, we were going to get access to another one. And I don't even know what we're on. I don't know if we've lost any or not, to be honest with you. Anyway, JT looks like he dumps one in the right. Yes, he does. We are tied up 1-1. Oh, no, we're not. He stayed at third. Oh, shoot. I guess he had to hold up there. All right, first and third. JT drops a single into right. Yes, let's go, says Jennifer. I like you already. Welcome in, fellow Dodger fan, obviously. When are you going to do a show on Clubhouse? I haven't. So we went to Disney, and then we did some things, and then we had the illness. So I haven't done anything on Clubhouse in a while. Honestly, I keep getting, it's sweet. I keep getting pinged by people who want me to come on there to join them, and that's nice. I will again. Clubhouse is something that I need to have like right now, just me. I can't, it's audio. So if I'm at work or I'm watching the baby or helping out the wife or whatever, it doesn't work out. But I love Clubhouse. They've had 2 rounds of monetization, and I haven't even gone in and read about it. So they're growing like crazy over there. It's interesting. They need to. Lots of people are coming at them, including Facebook. Lots of audio apps coming up. So they're not going to be the only boys on the block here for much longer. Well, they're not anymore, but I really, really, really like Clubhouse, and I like what they're doing over there. So that was a long way of saying, I don't know, maybe this weekend soon. I really like it, but I haven't been active over there in good 2-3 weeks, honestly. Yes, let's go. I like it. My chase buddy is picking on me. Your chase buddy? You have a chase buddy? Love my Dodgers, Jennifer. I do too. I've been a Dodger fan, I don't know, for a long time. I don't know. 77 is my first year that I recognized myself as a Dodger fan. I was 7 years old. Yes, I'm old. 51 if you want to do the math. 51 even if you don't want to do the math. Muncy up to bat. Usually does just fine against lefties. We'll see how he does tonight. First and third. We need to knock somebody in. 368 average, 2 bombs already on the young year. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Max Muncy actually lives nearby where I live. I'm in the Fort Worth area, and he lives not too far. I don't know where exactly, but not too far from where I live. I learned that this offseason. Apparently, he's getting all kinds of fan mail for the first time ever, and it freaked him and his wife out. And that was a fun story, and that's where I learned that he's a local right here by me. Interesting career. The A's basically gave up on him, and he hadn't done anything for them. The Dodgers scooped him up, and now he's a absolute superstar. So I mentioned strike 3 there. Muncy's out. I mentioned the guy who looks just like my high school football coach. He's right behind the plate. He's wearing a mask, and he's got white hair. I don't think it's him, right? But I want to get a good look. I wish he wasn't wearing the mask. Geez, I'm only 24. Welcome in, Jennifer, even if you are only 24. Been a fan since I was 10. Nice. When I became a fan. Jennifer, what made you a Dodgers fan? Are you from the LA area? Again, I grew up in the San Fernando Valley. I'm a Valley guy, but I moved to San Diego right before I started my kindergarten year. But I had lots of family still in LA, and just always have been a Dodger fan. Was a Rams fan originally too. When they moved, though, I became a Chargers fan because I lived in San Diego by that. Will Smith, the stud, up to bat. No. We need to get some RBIs right here. He asked me how my wrist was doing. I told him it was sore tonight, and he said, stop punching hail cores. Yeah, so we had, I think I said it when you were in here, we have a little rotation just to myself. Jack Lally in the house. You think they can still win? Who's they? The Dodgers? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can. Hi, Jack. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can still win. Pretty sure. Positive. I lived in LA all my life, and also the first ever baseball game I watched was of the Dodgers. Nice. When I was very, very young, I went to a Dodger game. Probably 77, 78. I don't really know. And I yelled, hey, Steve Grabby hit a home run. And he hit a home run, and being a 7 or 8 year old, I thought he heard me. And so I think that's why he's my favorite player ever. It's funny how you remember those silly stories, right? Meant a lot to my 7-year-old self. Are you still in LA now, Jennifer? I grew up in San Diego, but now I'm in the Fort Worth, Texas area. Jesse, how's the weather up by you? We're rocking and rolling. We're supposed to have 95% chance of precip tomorrow with, I don't think severe, but thunderstorms for certain here in my area. For video, what's going on? Oh, thank you for being back. Appreciate you coming in. Welcome back, and thank you for that. Yeah, it's been a weird week, a week and a half, but I appreciate you sticking around and popping back in. Again, if you're new here, welcome in. Smash the subscribe button if I haven't annoyed you yet. If I haven't annoyed you, hit that dislike button. If you're here for Disney stuff, don't forget my good friend Lynn from the Lynn Project, my partner channel, my good friend. We go live every Sunday night together. She's live right now, and I think she's got new hair. And my buddy, well, I don't know if the game's over. If the game's not over yet, the Royals and the Blue Jays game this is happening over on the Pete McDevitt show, my good friend. Smash down the third, looks like a double play. Yes. Not getting jiggy with it, Will Smith. Hit a rope. They made a major league player over there. You know, the third baseman over there for Colorado is the cousin of the third baseman for Colorado last year, Nolan Arenado. Isn't that crazy? What are the odds? Replacing your cuz. Anyway, 5-4-3 double play ends. First inning, Rockies are going to leave the first inning up 1-0. I got to go, Jackie. I appreciate you popping in. I will give Paula a hug. I haven't been giving her a hug much because she's got some pain, but I will give her a pat. How about that? And thank you for everything. Thank you for asking about her. Thank you for being one of the people who sent those messages. Love you and mean it. And thank you. And I will tell her. And have a good night. Colder than the left outfielder's glove. Oh, Texas. I've been there once. Been in Amarillo and San Antonio. San Antonio was nice. A lot of fun. I'm up a little more north than that, Fort Worth. I've only been through Amarillo, but I hung out a little bit in San Antonio. And it was fun. Some good Mexican food down there. Blue Jays and Royals game is in the 6th inning. Okay. Yeah, 7-4 Royals. Okay, it was like 7-0 earlier. That's cool. Yeah, so again, if you want to check out Pete McDevitt over on his channel, he's live right now with the Royals and the Blue Jays. And again, my good friend Lynn from the Lynn Project is live right now on her channel doing her thing. How did they score? The Ryan McMahon hit a home run in the first inning for the Rockies. 1-0 Rockies. Top of first, bottom of first. We just had first and third, one out, grounded into a smash double play, and we're heading to the second inning. Julio Urias will head to the hill here again shortly. So if you're new here, my name is Jeff Dole. Dad's the channel. I've been away for a little bit. My wife getting over a sickness. Hopefully she's doing well. She is doing better. Hopefully she's going to be on the 100% mend here shortly. We do a lot of Disney and a lot of sports over here. Also a lot of Can too. We talk about what's going on. Lathan Worthington in the house. What's going on? Welcome in. If you're brand new here, I appreciate you stopping in. If you're a veteran, thanks for coming back. Hope you're having a great night wherever you are. Thank you. My nose itches all of a sudden. Anyway, we do all kinds of stuff like that. Every Sunday night, we're going to be doing the game of the week. My Dodgers versus my Padres this week. That'll be a lot of fun. All right, I'll be here, Jesse. I got 1,000 on the Rockies. Do you really? Is Urias good? Yeah, he's a stud, Jack. He's a stud. Dodgers versus Padres tomorrow. I'm excited to play them, but sad Tatis won't play. I like playing teams at full strength. So I got good news for you, Jennifer. The Padres yesterday said that they're hoping he'll play. Don't know what happened today. I've had a busy day, so I didn't catch up on stuff. But yeah, he might play tomorrow. I think he took BP yesterday. I wouldn't swear to that. So that'd be good. I'm from San Diego, so lots of my friends are San Diegans. Hi, my friend. Hey, to you, Salvador. What's going on? Salvador, hope you're having a great day. Lathan FR. I don't know what that means, Jennifer. Lathan FR. I don't know what that means. Anyway, but my Dodgers versus the Padres, and that'll be Sunday night. They're the Sunday night game of the week. I'll probably be alive all three of the games. Honestly, I'll probably be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I don't know if Saturday's a night game or a day game. If it's a day game, I'll probably not do that one. If it's a night game, I will. Yeah, you're very welcome, Jennifer. You're very welcome. And I hope he does play. You know, I'm a Dodgers fan, but I love great ball players, obviously, and he's as exciting as they come. Again, my favorite all-time player is Steve Garvey, and he was a Dodger and a Padre. So anytime the Dodgers play the Padres, I'm excited to watch it. One of my best friends in the world and me have a bet for every Dodger-Padre game. Deep fly to right. Looks like it's going to be out of play, and it is. 1-0, the bad guys. That's the Rockies this time. Disney Doodad in the house. Disney Doodad. Yep, still have this name. Oh, that's right. I love it. I will be out of town Friday, Sunday. Gonna be with friends. Nice. I hope you have a great time. Movie Mania, Nick in the house. What's going on, Nick? I've been watching what you've been doing on Instagram and stuff. Great job, buddy. Glad to see you. Oh yeah, she's doing better. Thank you for asking. Welcome, Jennifer. I hope you do. You go have fun with your friends. I won't go anywhere, but whenever you're done with them, I will still be here. Again, almost any evening weekday game that LA has, if it's on the West Coast, I'll be doing this. And obviously every Sunday night, whoever it is, Dodgers or otherwise, I'll be doing that game. If that makes sense. I hope that made sense. Oh, for real? Okay, Nathan, of course. Okay. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate it. Yeah. Again, as Jennifer just did, if you're new here, please subscribe. I'm not going to lie. I bled a couple subscribers over the week and a half. You don't put out any content, people leave. I guess it is what it is. But welcome in. If you see those people who are in green, they are members. They get access to some emojis. You don't have to be a member. I'm not trying to talk anybody to be a member. If you want to, that's great. Mostly, I just want you to hear, say hi in chat. If you want to watch in the ninja mode, you don't want to say anything, that's cool too. Just have a good time. Talk a little baseball or listen to a little baseball with me if you don't want to share your thoughts. If you do want to share your thoughts, I'd love to know who your teams are. I know Jennifer is a Dodgers fan, and I'm a huge Dodgers fan. Any Rockies fans in here? I won't hate you, but I'll root against you tonight. Urias looking good with that number 42 coming down the hill. Looks like he's leaving it on the outside a little bit too much tonight so far, but we'll see. He's got great stuff, and he knows what he's doing a lot better than I do. Top of second, Rockies early lead 1-0. Ryan McMahon bomb in the first inning. I call it a bomb, barely over the top of the fence. It looked like Mookie Betts had a play on it. Didn't quite, but it was close. If you are... Yes, Jennifer. She's a friend of mine, and I had a... So Jennifer says that username, Jeff's personal bully. So she was here one night when I don't know what we were talking about, but basically I talked about how you don't really have a bully unless you let him or her know that, I never really had a bully. I don't have a bully because, I like me some me. And so anyway, she went and got it. My team is LD. Is that supposed to be LA? D is 2 away from A in the keyboard. So I don't know. Salvador, does that mean L? I don't know what that is. LD. Los Angeles. I don't know what that is. ID? I don't know. Let me know. For video edit, man, my two favorite teams are the Rockies and the Rangers. Now, I joke that I follow AAA minor leagues. Oh, my gosh, right? Oh, so actually, neither of those teams are very good right now. My Rangers, I live here in Fort Worth, are horrible. Joey Gallo leading the league in walks. Why? Because why would you throw him a strike? There's nobody else in the whole freaking lineup. They're bad, and they got nobody coming. I'm just talking to my son-in-law tonight about that. They're bad. LA Dodgers, Salvador. That's what I thought you meant, buddy. That's what I thought. Yeah, good. They're showing on the Dodger feed right now, Jackie, in track and football and in basketball for UCLA. Did you know that? He played football, he ran track, and he played basketball at UCLA. One of the great athletes in American history, honestly. And iconic because he broke the color barrier here in baseball. Jeff made the mistake of saying he wanted a bully. There you go. So I went and made the name just for him. I know I got to be careful what I say, or Jesse goes and makes another channel ID. And I love it. All right. Anyway, Rockies are still up 1-0, top of second. I was going to say, if you're new here and you want to get to know what's going on in my life, why would you? I don't know. But if you do, I just put out a video about 8 minutes long about where I've been for the last week and a half. My wife getting sick. As I shared earlier, I had a whole lot of footage that I was going to use for multiple videos from Easter on through some daily vlogs, but life changed and it just didn't feel right. So we did a new one today. And if you're interested in that, you can check it out. And I don't remember what I called it. I will pull it up and let you know what the heck I called it. It is called Two emergency room trips in 1 week is way too many. Yeah, that's nice. Looks like it's got about 100 views in the first couple hours. So if that's one of you, thank you for watching it. Disney Doodad is another name. He said someone should go make it. So I did. You know what someone else should make? No, I'm not going to say that one because I don't have anything in my head. All right. Little lazy fly to right field, Urias. Looking pretty good. I don't like that he's leaving the ball out on, leaving it away to the right-handed hitters, but he can't get hurt over there, so that's all right. Boy, he's got a lot of tats. If you're a fan of tattoos, Julio Urias is your man. I'm your man. Little George Michael for you. Alan Trejo, probably not related to Danny Trejo up to bat. So I'm going to say it again. Say it. Beat it. Little quick ground ball to the pitcher. We are out of there. At the end of 1.5, Dodgers are down 1-0, but coming to hit. Nice shot of Branch Rickey and Jackie Robinson signing the contract there on the Dodger feed. Jennifer Addison says, imagine this pitching rotation for the Dodgers. Kershaw, Buehler, Bauer, Snell, and Urias. It would be unfair. Snell got roped. Do you see how mad he was coming out with he only got 2 outs and got pulled in the first inning the other day? Jennifer, I love Snell, but I'll tell you what. I'm happy with what we got. You're leaving out Dustin May. Dustin May is filthy. Dustin May is awesome. So I'll take Dustin May on a rookie contract and a second-year contract and a third-year contract and a fourth-year contract for a while, overpaying Snell that money. But I love our staff. Kershaw's one of the greatest of all time and super, super, super good. Still, Buehler's super good. Bauer, probably my favorite. I've been a Bauer fan when he wasn't on the Dodgers. I went on his website. I think it's BauerOutage.com, and I bought. So he's a vlogger. Do you know he's got a YouTube channel? He on one of his Instagram posts recently, he said when people ask me what I do, I tell them the truth. I'm a YouTuber. He's a YouTuber. He wants to be a YouTuber. He's a fascinating guy. I really like him. Calls himself a nerd. His workout coach, whatever he calls him, actually said he's probably the least athletic person in all of Major League Baseball, to which Trevor said, yeah, probably. Just such a neat guy, though. So I love him. A lot of people don't like him, but I like different people, right? I like people who don't try to be what everybody else wants them to be. And he's a great pitcher, obviously. So I've been rooting for him for years. He was the second best pitcher on the UCLA staff, same place that Jackie Robinson went, by the way. Garrett Cole and him were on the same staff in UCLA. Are you freaking kidding me? How good were they? And they hate each other. They hated each other then. They hate each other now. Actually, Trevor says he doesn't hate Garrett. He just plays with him. Garrett says, yeah, I hate that guy. But anyway, I love him. And I went on his website the other day and I bought, he's got a vlogger shirt. I bought it. I paid for it. And they sent me a note like an hour later. Oh, sorry, we're having manufacturing issues or something like that. And so I actually sent him a note and they are going to make it eventually. Because I told him, I said that I want to wear it on nights when I'm doing when he's pitching. I'm going to wear that shirt. I don't know when it'll be done. But anyway, point is, I love their staff. Was that Jennifer? Yeah, Jennifer. So good. And I love Dustin May. May has been amazing. I love our pitching rotation. Oh, it's so good is right. Amen to that. When I showed up on Just Stream with his name, he about fell out of his chair laughing, and his daughter wanted she didn't want to kill you. But yes. Yeah, I discovered Bauer's channel last weekend. Oh man, isn't he good? So during the offseason, I obviously was hoping he would sign with LA. And his posts were so in depth on the process. I found it fascinating. So anyway, love it. He's if you're not following him on YouTube and Instagram, you're missing out. Trevor Bauer, hilarious dude. And the Cy Young Award winner right now. And I can't wait to get that shirt, but it's not on there yet. It was weird too. He had like this big, he said, hey, this weekend, things I'm planning to do, have my first start in LA, blah, blah, blah. Oh, and I'm having a merch drop. And so the merch drop was a big deal. And they dropped all these new things, because right now it's got like a bunch of Cincinnati Reds stuff on it still. But I don't know, something happened. They're not available yet. So hopefully they'll get that fixed soon and get it ironed out, and I can get that shirt and a bunch of others can too. 1-0 Colorado, bottom of 2. AJ Pollock up to bat. He likes to feast off the lefties, and this little lefty looks like a guy who's probably going to get racked around before we get to the 3rd, 4th, 5th inning here. So hopefully AJ will do some damage here. Hitting in the 5 hole today, so they must expect him to do something. Big, slow, boring curve there from, is it Gomber? Whoever the heck he is. I don't know much about him, to be honest. Looks skinnier than I did when I was a freshman in high school. I'll tell you that right now. 11 of you here in chat. I'm glad every single one of you is here. Please subscribe if you're new here, unless I pissed you off, and then hit that dislike button, which is fine with me too. My good friend Lynn, the Lynn Project, is live on our channel right now, as is my good friend Pete McDevitt on the Pete McDevitt Show, both live. Pete is doing the Royals Blue Jays game. Give him some love. Tell him I sent you. And Lynn is talking about hair, I'm pretty sure. Here, let's go check out her channel. Lynn is awesome and a good friend, and I felt bad that this guy did. I noticed that she was going live right when my game started here.
make peanut butter cookies or roasted.
So this is my friend Lynn right now. She's live and it looks like she got a haircut and she looks great. Anyway, you can check her out right now at the Lynn Project if you want to do that. Tell her I said hi. And again, Pete over at the Pete McDevitt Show is live. Blue Jays KC. Bottom of 2. Rockies still up 1-0. My best friend said to me during the offseason, 2 months before Bauer signed with us, Bauer's going to the Dodgers, wants to join a winning team, and was a Dodgers fan growing up. My friend was right. Yeah, I expected him to be a Dodger the whole way, too. Apparently, he almost signed with the Mets. He's a Dodger fan. He's an LA kid. Why wouldn't you come to LA? They're going to pay you the most. You were a Dodgers fan. You're a Southern California kid. Oh, and you got a best chance for a ring. It just, there's no reason not to. So I would have been surprised had he not signed here or there in LA. It's made too much sense. It's like Garrett Cole the year before. You know, he negotiated because he wanted to get the most he could, but he said at the end there was never a doubt he was going to sign with the Yankees. Why? He was a Yankees fan as a kid. It was his dream. You know, if I was the best player in baseball and a free agent, I can go anywhere I wanted. I'd go to LA too. They were my team growing up. They're the best team in baseball. They can pay the most. It just makes sense. So, yeah. Again, 2 years in a row, the best free agent pitchers in baseball were both on the same UCLA staff in high school or in college 6-7 years ago. Isn't that crazy? Gomber sets down Pollock looking. Got to swing to get on base, buddy. It's a nice pitch. 84 miles an hour right on the corner inside. You got to swing there. 2 strikes. I don't understand that. When I saw you sign with us, I was so happy, but seeing the Mets fans' reaction on Twitter was hilarious. Jennifer, I love you. You know this stuff. So that was great. So he's talked about that too. One of his workers, one of his team, his social media team, had done a post for all the teams that were still in it, all the teams that could possibly sign him. And they did the, you know, they go on Canva and they make their post or wherever they use. I use Canva. They went wherever they do to create the content that they make, and they made one for each team. So as soon as he signed, he could put it out there. Well, they put the Mets one on the website. So if you went to his website, I think it's BauerOutage.com, you saw the Mets icon before he signed. Crazy, right? Blue Jays versus Royals, bottom of the 8th, score 7-5 in favor of the Royals. Yeah, they were up early, I think 7-0. So it looks like the Blue Jays are coming back. Cricket in the house. Hey, Cricket. Cricket Fox in the house. Everybody say hi to her. She's a good friend of mine. What is going on? Blue Jays coming back. Yeah. 13 of you in the house. Welcome in. If you're new, I appreciate it. Please consider subscribing. If you're a member of the channel, thank you so much for supporting me and my family and my channel in this way, that way, this way. If you're a Dodgers fan, welcome in. Doing a lot of Dodger games throughout the season, especially the evening weekday games. And then, of course, on Sunday nights for the ESPN game of the week. Weak ground ball. Is that Rios? I think it was Rios. We got 2 outs now. History coming up. All right. I'm watching you and Pete now. Well, there you go. Sorry, we both can't be better looking for you. Wow, that is nuts. Yeah, I saw a website with Bauer on the Mets, and I was like, ugh, man. Then he signed with us. Exactly. Can you believe that? He's got his YouTube crew, social media crew, and I don't know if that guy's still with him or not. Hopefully he's still with him. I don't know. It's kind of a big mistake. But it's a fun story now, and I'm just glad he's here. Have you seen how he closes an eye? He did that last night to Trevor Story. He closed one eye, and he goes like this, and he throws a pitch with one eye open. Crazy. He's a stud. This kid's on fire. Pretty sure he leads the Dodgers in home runs this year with just a couple. His first home run was actually a home run over the fence. The defender, I think it was Tapia. Yeah, the guy who's in left field right now, it was in Colorado, goes over, tries to make the catch, flings it back on the field, falls on the ground. So it should have been a home run, wasn't a home run, and then it was because it ended up being an inside the park home run just last week. Kind of crazy. Jesse, Jennifer, Cricket, anybody else who's in the chat right now. Guys, I appreciate you being here, spending a little bit of your Thursday night with me as McKistry strikes out and they throw him out first. At the end of 2, Dodgers are still down by a run, 1-0. It's the best good time as any, right? to tell you what's going on. Today, I just dropped a video. It's got about 100 views in the last 3 hours. So thank you if you're one of the people who have watched it. It's what's going on in my life right now. My wife is fighting an illness right now. She's doing a lot better. But where the heck have I been for the last week and a half? It answers that question. You can check that out if you want. Also, we go live a lot. Dodger games on the weekends and every Sunday night, whether it's the Dodgers or otherwise Sunday night baseball, I go live. Again, world allowing, and that's where I was the last week. That's why I said what I said. I also have a show on Sunday nights with my friend Lynn from the Lynn Project, who I've mentioned a couple times tonight, who is live right now. Get over to her channel, tell her I said hi. Subscribe to her channel if you're new. Anyway, me and her do a show called Creator Talk Live, where we talk about this thing that is creating on YouTube and Instagram and all those other places. How to grow community, how to edit video, how to all the things. She's a Canva expert, and we're a good team, and we talk about those things. And that's every Sunday night, and it'll be now after the game of the week. And yeah, thank you, Jennifer. She is getting better. You know, she's still sick. We still got to go to the doctors and see what's going on, but she's doing a lot better, and I appreciate you asking about it. And then we do some other shows. We have a show called Good Morning Disney that is me and my wife. Not right now because she's ill. It starts off the day talking a little Disney news of the day, just what's going on. And haven't had that in a while because she's been sick. Hey, Space Mountain Dave in the house. What's going on? Dave's doing a great job with his content Check out his content on Instagram and YouTube. But anyway, Dave, welcome in. I'm glad you are here, buddy. And he's in green, just like a couple of the other people are, meaning he's a member of the channel. Thank you for that, Dave. I really appreciate that. Thanks for popping in. And that means he has access to some emojis and some other fun stuff. And he's a supporter of the channel. Also on Thursday nights during the football season, Pete McDevitt, who's live, who I mentioned a bunch of times tonight, and I and Kelly from Myers and the Mouse, we go live for NFL Watch Party. We bring a bunch of other friends in here too. And we talk about the game of the week that is on Thursday nights in football. And we do have a draft special likely coming up soon on his channel. If he doesn't do it on his, I'll do it on mine. We talked about it. I think he's going to do it on his. But that'll be a lot of fun talking about what's going on in the draft and who the heck everybody's going to be picking. I've got a pretty solid idea who I think the Cowboys will be picking and the Chargers will be picking. Those are my two teams. It's who I think they're going to pick and who I want them to pick, not the same guy. We'll talk about that on the show, or maybe I'll do a video. But I don't know. I've got a couple other channels too that I'll be talking about at other times. Batesball Talk is my sports channel, and the Animated Investor. And we do talk a little bit of money on here. And the Animated Investor, it's another one of my channels. I don't put a lot of content on those channels, but I'm a huge fan of that kind of stuff. And yeah, Doggy Coin up over 20 cents tonight. You still have time. It's going to be 25 cents soon. It'll be $1 by the end of the year. I betcha. Get in there. Anyway, a little crypto talk. Never hurt. Austin Gomber, or however you say his name, not looking like a hitter. Strikes out pretty easy. Hang up some. Hey, Jennifer, come on over. I got plenty. I got some laundry. Jennifer, I have laundry right there. I know you do your thing. If you come back, I appreciate it. If we don't see you again tonight, you have a great night, my friend. Top of the third, Rockies up by a run, back to the top of the order. Sure would look different if they still had DJ LeMahieu there, but they got Derek Hampson. Boy, he was on fire to start the year, not doing a whole lot lately. Rockies don't have a whole lot of talent anymore. They got Trevor Story at short, Charlie Blackmon in right, who's not the star that he used to be. That's really it. Not a whole lot of great players other than that. I'll tell you what, though, that Trevor Story's one of the studs. Shortstops aplenty this year in the free agent market. Francisco Lindor already signed with the Mets. We got Seager for the Dodgers and Story for the Rockies. Two of the shortstops, the two shortstops in the game today, they will both be free agents at the end of the year, along with Carlos Correa and a couple others as well. Marcus Semien, who only signed for 1 year, will be a free agent again, likely. It's going to be a big year to be a free agent shortstop. Just finishing up some stuff for when Pearl and I launch our new show. Doc Cricket, tell me more. I didn't know you guys would do that. Tampa Bay going to win it again this year. I don't know. I like them. I like what they do, but I don't think so. Getting rid of Snell and Morton's a lot to have to deal with. I do like how they're doing it over there, though. If I ever move to Florida, I can see myself putting on a Bucks and a Rays hat because I like Tampa. I do. I mean, I like Florida. I've never been to Tampa. It's like when Brady went there, I'm like, oh, should I be? No, it can't be. I can't be a Tampa Bay fan. But if I lived there, maybe I would. But anyway, congrats, Cricket. I didn't know. That's cool. I love you guys. I love you. I love Pearl. It's perfect. Love it. Love it. Anyway, if you want to check out two of my partner channels are live right now. The Pete Medvedev show, assuming the Royals and the Blue Jays game is still going. I think it is. He's live right now with that game. And then my friend Lynn from the Lynn Project is live right now. Never like going against friends. Oh, part of Rosa's world. Oh, wow. Two things to say there, guys. A super chat. Thank you so much. $1.99 from my friend, my first moderator. Pretty sure you were my first. If not my first, certainly one of my first. I don't even have moderators anymore. But part of Rosa's world, she's my one of my Southern California friends. I go on her Instagram because she goes to Disneyland, and I don't get to anymore because I live here. But anyway, so glad to see you, Rosa. Hope life is treating you well. Anyway, you bring back memories of when I first started this channel, and I'm just really glad you're here. And thank you so much for the super chat. $1.99 super chat from part of Rosa's world. I need to write that down. I mean, I always try to say thank you to people, like if I can find them on Instagram after my shows. You know, I forget sometimes, to be honest, but I'm going to write that down, Rosa, so I don't forget. And I will send you a note later. So thank you for that. I'm going to go off screen for a minute to get a piece of paper. There we go. I'm back. Part of Rosa's world. $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much. I'm flipping all over. Oh, you're going to all the shows? Please tell them I said hello. I should just get a form so when people do super chats, I can write it down so I can remember to thank them. I should do something like that. I think I will. Because I want to say thank you. Anyway, but I'll say thank you right now. Top of the ninth, no change in score. Royals again out to a big lead. I have Jacob Junis on my couple of my DraftKings lineups for the night. 2 nights ago, I played a 10-second game, or 10-cent game, and I won overall. I won $10. $10 on a 10-cent bet. That's pretty good. Oh, deep shot. Oh, I think that's gone. Home run Rockies. Garrett Hampson, top of the order. Top of the fence. No, not quite. A little bit over. 2-0 Rockies. 2 solo home runs, both wall scrapers, but they both count still, don't they? 2-0 bad guys. Oh, our news show is called Manhattan Fox. Oh, that's fun. Manhattan Fox. I like Manhattan Chowder. We just joined up as partner channels. Cricket, congratulations. I love that. I will check it out for sure. You're welcome. Yes, I was one of your first wads. You were the first to give me a wrench. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't have moderators anymore for various reasons. But yeah, you helped me a lot in the beginning, and I appreciate you being here now. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, check out Rosa on Instagram and just check her out everywhere. She's great and a friend out in Southern California and a fellow Disney nut like me. So glad to see you. We used to do a trivia show on this channel. Oh, Rosa helped me out 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I don't even know how old's my channel. I don't really know. 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago, yes. Anyway, it was a lot of fun. I stopped doing it for various reasons, but yeah, bringing back good memories. Geez, I don't see all those guys anymore. All the SoCal crew. I got my first donation as before I was monetized. He sent me a PayPal. Juan. It was Juan, who you're friends with, right? I'm pretty sure you are. He hangs out with Midlife Vibes and all them. I think you know. My favorite yogi. Anyway, welcome in. You're bringing back awesome memories. Tappy, a little lazy fly out foul into left field, just out of the reach. I love this kid's hair. Little Predator. He's a little too good looking to call him Predator because Predator's a monster, but still, I just love his hair. Yes, I missed the trivia, but it was so much fun. I think so too. Yeah, a couple years ago. It was fun. I liked it. You know, I stopped it for a couple of reasons, but one of the main ones was a couple people were doing trivia, and I don't think any of them are anymore. I've been asking every now and then if I'd do it again. Yeah, I might. Someday. Got a bigger channel now. I don't know if it make it easier or harder. I mean, back then I only had a couple hundred subscribers. Speaking of that, if you're new here, please smash the subscribe button, unless I've annoyed you, and then hit that dislike button, and I'll try to do better next time. Ooh, Tappy is fast. Ooh, that looked painful. Got him out at first, though. Oh, very cool. Yeah, I won. Okay. He sent me some logos, too. Just such a good guy. I don't see him anymore, but love those guys. Anyway, Tapia firing down to first. Man, he's fast. I know he wanted to steal a lot more bases, so I'm not surprised he's fast. Almost beat out that grounder that Muncy did not handle cleanly, but they still got him at first. Pitcher's laying his foot across the bag there. That's a good way to get hurt. 2-0 bad guys. Yes, that's the Rockies are the bad guys. Dodgers down by a couple. Earlier in the game, Ryan McMahon led off the scoring with a solo home run to right, and he's up right now. Had another solo home run this inning off of Hampson's bat. You're right, it's not looking great, not looking horrible, but not looking great. It seemed to me that he was leaving his fastball a little low and away. I don't know if I caught something there and he's letting up or what, but a couple of quick little bombs by McMahon, who's got some power, and then Hampson, who does not. It is what it is. At least they were solo home runs. That's not so bad. I will announce this too. Saturday morning show on this channel. Me and my youngest daughter, she's 16. She's not that young. Reagan, we do a Star Wars show. We have spoken where we talk about all things that isn't our Star Wars. We went through The Mandalorian. We've been talking about the Clone War last show we did. We talked about our favorite Star Wars characters. I don't know the topic this week because I let her decide, but we will certainly figure that out here in a little bit. But that is every Saturday morning, 10:15 our time, 9:15 Eastern time, other 15s, other places, depending where you're at. If you're new here, my name is Jeff. Dole Whip Dad is the channel. Welcome in. A lot of sports, a lot of Disney, a lot of you can do it kind of attitude around here. Thank you, Rosa. You have a great, thank you so much for stopping in. Thank you for the super chat. Never expected, always appreciated. Love you. And I mean it. Thanks for being part of the history of the channel and still being here today. I really do appreciate seeing your name in here. And please tell Juan and all the guys I said hi. Anyway, we do Dodger baseball on West Coast games, not just home games, on West Coast games during the week, like tonight. We do Sunday night baseball for ESPN Game of the Week, Sunday night baseball, whatever the game is, Dodgers or otherwise. It will be the Dodgers this week, but other teams, we do that right here too. We're part of the NFL Watch Party channel. Used to be on my channel. It's now on the Pete McDevitt Show's channel. Good friend, great guy. He's live right now with the Royals and the Blue Jays. But during football season on Thursday nights, you can find me over there doing that. And then Sunday nights, right after the ball game during the baseball season, is a show called Creator Talk Live. Try to provide a lot of content. Lots of people say you should stay in one niche. My niche is stuff I love. I got to be honest with you. I've played with it a bunch of times. Is it the best thing to do to grow a channel? Probably not. It's the best thing to stay excited about the channel. I'll tell you that right now. So we talk about things I love. We also talk about things that are hot in the day, you know, and sometimes we do politics. Sometimes we do astronomy. Sometimes we do money, cryptocurrency, and other things like that. By the way, did you know that they found in like 2010, they found evidence that there was potentially life on Venus, and they just had more people look at that, and it just came out the other day that, yeah, they think it's real. You hear what I said? Life on Venus. Kind of crazy. Astronomy talk with Dole Whip Dad. I thought about doing stuff like that on my other channels. So I have some other channels, and I do put some content on there, and I'll start to do more probably. But I have a money channel, The Animated Investor. I have a sports channel, Baseball Talk. But I got to be honest, this is where the people are, and I just like talking to you guys. I am back, and whoa, they scored again. Yeah, Ryan McMahon went deep. It was a wall scraper, but it left. What's the best thing about Easter? Well, one of the best things about Easter is when it's over, you got all these jelly beans left over. Smashing the right button. No. My Dodgers are not getting the breaks tonight. Anyway, don't you love jelly beans? I do. Anyway, welcome back, Jennifer. I hope all your laundry is nicely hung. Was it nicely hung in the something with care that soon St. Nicholas or something that St. Nicholas soon will be there? I can't find it. Right, Jennifer? Yeah, stay put. Yeah, if you're like Jennifer and you just left and you see that Rocky scored another run, it's you. Stay put. Urias a little weak. Fly ball in the right field. Looks like a drop. It will. Yes, baby. Look at me. Telling you I'm not going to do play-by-play. And then I did some. 10 seconds later, right? Because there's a 10 seconds delay. Whatever. Urias shaking his hand out because it hurt. Base hit. Man on first. Unfortunately for the Dodgers, it's our pitcher. Went out, right? So probably not a place where we'd bunt him over. Looking for a double here. I don't love our pitcher on the base pass. Right, whatever. Base hit's a base hit. Maybe Mookie will go deep, we'll tie it up. I'm still here listening as I finish up something. Cricket, I appreciate you hanging out. Whether you're here chatting in the chat or you're just ninja watching, hanging out, doing your thing, I appreciate every single one of you who's here. Whether you've been here for a second or you've been sitting here the whole time, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight on a Thursday night. Oh, yeah, I said Mookie, didn't I, Jennifer? Did I say Mookie? I was thinking Mookie. I'm sure I said Mookie. Yeah. CT, baby, CT. He's got a couple bombs this year. Again, he's on fire right now. One of the hottest hitters in Major League Baseball right now. Well, feast off lefties. Chris Fire Taylor. I like that. Chris Fire Taylor. Boy, we picked him up for nothing from the Mariners. Pitching prospect that hadn't panned out, was basically done. Out of baseball now. At the time, he was just a light hitting backup shortstop for the Mariners. Now he's our leadoff hitter. He's our 4 hitter. Can play second, can play short, can play left, can play center. Dude's a stud. Where is Mookie? Hurt again or rest? Well, he blasted it last night. I don't know. Against the lefty, he should be in there. He's been having the tight back lately, Jennifer. So my fear would be that. I've got the audio off because I'm doing the show. So I'm not really sure. Hopefully not. Here, let's pull it up. I'll see if there's any news on that. I'll jump over to MLB.com. Let's see if it says anything. Nothing in the headlines. No, I don't see anything. I'll just type in Mookie. Maybe we'll get lucky. Way inside, Taylor takes the walk. First and second. Tying runs over on first. So this is Dodgers. Mookie and Corey Seager held out of tonight's game. Let's see why. I'm over in Dodger Nation, the blog. Seager and Betts will both be out of the Dodgers lineup in the final game of the Rockies against the Rockies. Chris Taylor be in center field. Why is what I want to know. For Mookie, this is another rest day in a series of rest days. The difference being that this one was planned while the others were forced due to back stiffness. So that's good. Hey, there you go. The Royals do beat the Jays 7-5. Good. That means my boy Janice got the win, helping my DraftKings. Sure, I made a little money on that. Nice. So anyway, so he's just planned rest day, which I'll take that as good news. JT, yeah, baby. Big Red going deep. Yeah, Jennifer saw it before I did. Look at you, Jennifer. 3-run Justin Jack. 3-2 good guys. Red Raider. I hate the Raiders, but going deep. JT almost didn't come back to the Dodgers. Yeah, right. I think it's more likely that JT takes over for Dave Roberts' manager. Yes, they talked about that on the local LA game last night. Oral Hershiser and the other guy. Talking about maybe he'll take over as manager one day, but not yet because he's still hitting 3-run Justin Jacks just like that. Looking good with the 42. Look at the high. Oh, I love that. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, baby. 3-2. Good guys. Deep to center. Now you're okay, Jennifer. You didn't spoil it. You're fine. Here for a moment. Here for a moment in the house. What's going on? Welcome in. Hope you're having a great Thursday. I almost said Friday. Oh, yeah, I'm getting it. Well, it's almost Friday. Hope you're having a great Thursday evening. Mine just got a little better as my Dodgers were down 2-0, but now are up 3-2. I do think JT needs a haircut. I do not love the head mask thing he's wearing, but I don't care. You keep hitting home runs like that, I will not make fun of your fashion choices. Nah, Jennifer, you do you. No, don't worry about it. I don't care. You have fun. I do the staff. You're not. Yeah. Now, I will say this, because people do it. People in chat all the time will tell me just a little bit before, right? Because I'm watching it on MLB TV through YouTube TV. So there's already delays on top of delays. So I get it. People are going to see it before me. If it's like the end of a football game or the end of a world, if it's the end of it's the bottom of the ninth inning, I'm probably not going to be reading chat because I want to be surprised. In the middle of the game, who cares? Just have fun. Just have fun. Yeah, if we can win without Belly and Mookie and Seager, right? Right? Look at that. So Mookie's only played, half of our games? Belly's only played like 3 or 4 of our games. And we're the first team to 10 wins. This, so hyperbole in 3, 2, 1. Good word usage, Bert, right? Am I the only guy to use the hyperbole on YouTube today? Probably not. Anyway, could this roster be the deepest roster in the history of baseball? I say yes. The deepest. 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th pitcher, 4th outfielder, 5th infielder, backup catcher, bullpen. Dodgers have the deepest team in baseball and one of the deepest teams ever. I say so. I've not seen your vlog yet, but hope you're doing. I'm great here for a moment. My wife is still sick. No, she's doing much, much better. Check it out if you want. It's about 8 minutes long. Basically, it tells you what happened to her. We still have to go to the doctor, but she's definitely better. She's definitely been better the last 2 days. We still need to go take her to a couple doctors and see what the heck's going on. But yeah, it was pretty serious. And we're just glad to have her home. JT goes deep 3-2. All the Dodgers doing this. You know what that means? When the Dodgers are doing that dunked on you. They're I don't know, it's kind of dumb if you ask me, but that's their thing, Here for a moment, my good friend in the house. Everybody say hello to them. Mentioning my vlog for today. I hadn't posted in about a week and a half. I hadn't gone live. I hadn't posted about a week and a half, and I explained why I got an itch on my face. And so I posted a video that talks about my wife getting sick and where we've been. 2 ER trips in a week. The poor thing had 3 COVID tests in 4 days. She does not have COVID. We kept telling her, we knew she didn't have COVID. Didn't matter. They still, oh my gosh, and they stick it into her brain. Poor thing had 3 tests in 4 days. She didn't have COVID. But anyway, but it's been serious. It still is serious. And anyway, the video kind of explains it. As I mentioned before, I'd been doing videos. I had a whole bunch of videos in my phone ready to go, but the things kept changing. And so I'm honestly probably going to delete most of that stuff. And I did. Yeah, it's been rough watching her. I watched the first 2. I couldn't watch the third one. It's horrible. Anyway, and she's got rough veins, and one of her veins collapsed, and it's been bad. It's been bad, but she's tough. She's the toughest person I know. And we're blessed that she's doing better. So anyway, but yeah, we talked about, in the video, we talked about what the heck's going on, where we've been, and thanks for your prayers and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, your poor daughter looked like a deer stuck in headlights in that video. That poor thing looked like she hadn't. We've been, I got to be honest with you. When I could have gone live last night. She's home and she's doing good, but I went to bed at like 10. I'm a late night guy. But yeah, and we've been getting up a little earlier, and every 4 hours is this, and every 6 hours is this, and so we're making sure she's getting there or taking her stuff at the right time. So I almost didn't go live tonight, but I miss you guys, and she's doing fine, and she was okay with it, and my Dodgers are on, and I want to do it. So 13 of you are in the house, whether it's 100 people watching live or it's just me talking to myself. Well, no, that would be weird. But one of you, I appreciate you so much. Whether you spent a minute here or you've been here for the whole show, whether you stay for the rest of the time or you leave right now, it means a lot that you're hanging out for a little bit with me here on my channel. Again, my good friend Pete, well, his show might be over now because it was the Royals and the Blue Jays. He may still be going though, but he's been live today. And my good friend Lynn probably is live, but she may not be. I don't really know because it's been an hour 10. I don't know how long they've gone, but they're my good friends and they were live earlier. They may be live now. Please give them some love if they're still live. Yeah, there you go. But that's my video today, which was here for a moment, was mentioning earlier. Better be safe than sorry. Yeah. So we went to the hospital. No. So I took her to urgent care after she was sick. And they said, I figured he was done because the game ended. I wasn't sure. And then they sent us to the hospital after a couple hours to the ER. Then they sent us home. And then 2 days later, I'm calling 911 in their ambulance in there. It was scary, freaking scary as hell. Scary as hell. So anyway, and then we were there for, I don't know, we were there for 3 days or 4, whatever we were there for. And we've been home for about 3 now. So yeah, I don't know if I look that tired, but I am. I think I probably look that tired. It's not about me, but whatever. Anyway, so guys, if you're watching Pete's show, I appreciate it. Again, he's my friend and he's my partner channel, and we go live together for Thursday night football during the football season. And we'll do a lot of baseball stuff together too. And I'm going for some jelly beans. I said it earlier, I'll say it again. One of the best things about Easter is the leftover jelly beans. I do need to, speaking of jelly beans, I do need to make sure I ride my Peloton tonight. I didn't have time this morning before work, and I need to go every day, and it's already set. So I won't be going past 11:15 or so tonight, my time. So we'll only be going for about an hour or so because I am getting on the Peloton. So if the game doesn't end in time, that's just the way it is. Yeah, Jennifer, it has been. Rough week for sure. No worries about being tired at all. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. You're very, very sweet. I really appreciate that. I mean, I hope it's entertaining. But I got to be honest with you. Oh, excuse me. If you're having fun, it's doubly good for me because I love this. I love talking baseball. I love making new friends. And I love you guys. You know, I was thinking about, when I'm in when we were in the hospital, and we were in the ER. No, when they admitted us to the hospital, and we were talking about what we were going to do to share it with you guys. And I thought you guys are like, now when I say, how do I say this? You guys, the subscribers, the viewers, but also the people that I don't even know yet who watch the show or will watch the show. Like there's these people that I don't even know. Some of you that mean a lot. It's fun. I love this. So anyway, thank you is what I'm trying to say. You guys, thank you. I don't know if I made any sense there at all, but I am having a load of fun. Good, Jennifer. And if you are, please guys, smash the subscribe button. It's free. And it's the best thing you can do. I shouldn't care. None of us YouTubers should care. It's a very vanity plate thing, but it's, scoreboard, right? The more subscribers you have. You wake up with 5 subscribers less than you had the night before. That's a bummer. Doggy coin up to 20 cents this morning. If it goes to 25 cents, I'm going to make a bunch of money. But if that happens and I make a couple $100 overnight, but I lose 10 subscribers, I'll be sad. That's how silly we obsess over subscribers as YouTubers. It is what it is. All right, let's get back to this. Oh man, here for a moment. Yeah, you told me. I can't wait. So you've said that because you went. My son-in-law went on what was Beltray bobblehead night 2 nights ago, 3 nights ago. I don't even know what day it is ever. I don't even know what. I think whatever Tuesday. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Monday. But anyway, they raved about it. They actually had tickets in the all-you-can-eat area, but then they got rid of those tickets. I don't know why, but they changed them and they sat down the left field line and just loved it and raved about it and felt bad that they didn't take me like I could have won anyway. I can't wait to go. We should go sometime here for a moment. We should have a YouTube day out there. Just so Jeff feels better for slapping me. Oh, whatever. Dodgers best team in baseball. You can say it all you want. It ain't true. Emily Rose in the house. What's going on, Emily? How are you? Orlando guy in the house. About time you get back on the tube, right? I agree. Emily, Orlando guy, 2 of my favorites. Welcome in. So glad to see you guys. Go Dodgers, baby. 16 of you are in the house. Some of you are very quiet, not talking in chat, and that's okay. The show's for you to have fun. But if you are here and you're listening, I appreciate you being here. Seriously, wouldn't that be fun here for a moment? We got a bunch of other people too. I mean, Hitchhiking Bones isn't far, and oh, I'm tired. There's a whole pile of people. I am. I didn't slap you. That's right. I am tired, Jesse. 3-2, good guys. What are we? Bottom of 4? Bottom of 4. AJ Pollock up the hill or out at bat. Raise your hand in chat if you can think of anything that tastes better than jelly beans. Because there ain't nothing better than jelly beans. Some kind of fruit punch thing going on in my jelly bean mouth. Hey, Pearl, we were talking about you a little bit ago. Pearl Manhattan in the house. Glad things are good. I've been out of town, hopefully somewhere fun, but I'm here for a few. Lovely to see you. Better to see you, Pearl. I hear you and Cricket got some stuff going on. I love it. Milk duds are pretty good. So I like milk duds. I don't like chocolate as much as most people, but I do like malt. But the milk duds, I feel like if I put a milk dud in my mouth, there's a 50-50 shot that I'm going to have one less tooth when I'm done. So I'm not so sure about that. But I love what are the crunchier ones? They're malt balls. I like malt balls. Milk duds are good. Malt balls are good. Milk duds are, I think dentists make them to make more money. Saltwater taffy. Ugh. I don't know why I said that. It just sounds, I like it. I've had it a million years ago. Malt teasers, but what's a malt teaser? Malt teaser? Is that a thing? Or are you just teasing me? You gotta mix milk duds and hot buttery popcorn. Oh, I bet that would be good. But again, like, doesn't it feel like your tooth's gonna come out of your freaking head? I'm out of that. Passholder pair in the house. What's going on? Passholder pair in green because they're members of the channel, meaning they have access to emojis and support the channel because they're awesome. Welcome in, Mike and/or Val. Safe at first. AJ hustling down, beat it pretty easily. Dodgers up 3-2, bottom of 4. If you're just getting here, like Passholder pair, welcome in. Hope everybody's having a great Thursday. If you missed the video that I put out today, it tells the story of where the heck I've been for the last week and a half. It's not the most fun story. It's definitely not my most. It's definitely not in the. It's probably my least. How do I say this? If you're new here, you're probably not going to have any fun watching it. But if you're wondering where the heck I've been, it'll explain. Big Edwin Rios, big, huge lefty hitting against the lefty. I'm intrigued to see this. I'm not listening to the show. I'm not sure why he's in there against the lefty. But boy, if he could hit left-handed hitters, he is going to be a star. Huge power. Joey Gallo kind of power. Yes, Jeff Milk Duds is tantamount. I just like saying tantamount, so I'm going to say it again. Tantamount to playing candy roulette, right? You don't know what tooth. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I feel like Milk Duds, invented by the Dentist Association of We Need More Patients. I took a mini vacay to Boston, so I've been away from chat. Sounds like you. I've been away also, Mike and/or Val. What'd you do up in Boston? I've never been to Boston. I love U.S. history. I love crab cakes. I love, that's about it. But I can't wait to go up to Boston someday. My mom was up in Boston once and came back and said, me and her have to go back together because she loves U.S. history almost as much as I love U.S. history. Rio stays with the slow curve, but lazy fly to center. Whoppers are the same as I love Whoppers. Maltesers are something in the UK. I like Whoppers. Not the burger. Overrated. You know what, like Burger King, truth about Burger King, my favorite thing Burger King ever had on their menu was their tacos. And they don't have them anymore. They were good. They were pure health food too. They were like straight to like, we've been in the hospital this week. I probably shouldn't talk about bad things, but love those. But Whoppers, kind of disgusting. Pete McDevitt, we've been talking about you. There he is, people. If you don't know who I was talking about, Pete McDevitt from the Pete McDevitt Show. is right here. He's been live with the Royals and the Blue Jays. And he's my buddy. We go live together during the football season, Thursday evenings for NFL Watch Party. I've been telling them all night, Pete, that we're going to be doing some kind of NFL special draft show over on his channel. Hopefully we will. But anyway, if you don't know Pete, you should know Pete. Give him some love. What's going on, my man? Hope you're having a great day. So you had a bunch, like 60 people in your chat earlier. So good for you, buddy. I'm from Boston. I think you told me that once. That was rattling around. I wouldn't have said it, but that feels right. Well, obviously you told me. And went up for my brother's birthday. Very cool. Got a flight for $78. Wow, $78 a round trip. Had a great time visiting family and playing golf. Mike and or Val, but it's Mike, I'm sure. Is that sexist to me that I assume it's Mike because you golfed? Women golf too. Mike and or Val still. I haven't golfed once since I moved to Texas, and I've been here for a decade. I need to get out there. Shoot, I need to get my belly down before. Which reminds me, I will be getting off at 11:15 my time because I haven't been on my Peloton today. And if you haven't noticed, I need to be on my Peloton. So at 11:15 my time or so, we're going to end the show. Hopefully the game will be over, but it might not be. It probably won't be. We're only in the fourth. But life comes first, guys, and I got to get on the Peloton because I'm fat. We got to talk about that. I haven't been bothering you because you've been busy. No problem. I should be home tomorrow. I'm working from home, and it'll be busy, but it won't be that. I'll have some time to talk for sure. I'm trying to think when's good. I'm not really sure when, but sometime between 11 and 4, I'll be cool with that. You enjoy your dinner, buddy. I know you've been busy doing a show. So anyway, welcome in, Pete. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I want to talk about the draft. So again, if you guys are into football, me and him and my friend Kelly from Myers and the Mouse and a bunch of other of our friends come together and we'll do NFL Watch Party every Thursday night during the football season over on Pete's channel. And he's doing a lot of baseball this year. And he, like I, do a lot of Disney content too. He does a lot of interviews of Disney creators like I used to do. Yeah, he has Jennifer Addison. Zach, I mean, I knew of him as a prospect on the prospects list. I like him. I mean, just watching all the games this year, he has been a joy. He plays the game with joy. He hustles. He hits. He's been pretty good against lefties. Right there, he struck out against the lefty. But obviously he's got a chance to play because Cody Bellinger's been out. So I don't know where the heck he's going to find. I mean, if CT keeps hitting when Belly comes back, where does he play? I mean, I guess against righties, him and Pollock maybe, but I don't know. I didn't even mention Mookie. I mean, I don't know. It's going to be hard to find ABs outside of injuries for McKeestry. Boy, that sounds like it rhymes a little bit. But with Betts and Belly giving away some at-bats early, and that's the thing. They'll probably have the luxury being so deep to give Belly and Betts a day off or even 2 a week and hopefully keep them even a little fresher for September and more importantly, October. But McKinstry's a stud. This kid, Luke Raley, getting a chance tonight too. Can't see him getting a lot of at-bats when everybody's healthy. But we'll see. We'll see. It's a big kid, that's for sure. It's interesting to see how many Dodgers are hitting up there as a lefty. Like we could throw in a bunch of right-handers, but a lot of lefties against this kid tonight. Dodgers are amazing at drafting talent. They have been. The Jackie Robinson NL Rookie of the Year award has gone to the Dodgers more than anybody else. I remember when I was a kid, they won it like 6 years in a row or 5 years in a row. What was it, like Sutcliffe and Howe and Steve Sachs and Fernando? And I'm sure I'm missing somebody in there. And they've always been the best at getting the talent. They had a little bit of a slow down there for a few years, but they're back at it. Gavin Lux and Bellinger before him and Julio Urias and Corey Seager. These have been guys in the top 5, top 10 prospects of the year. It's been fun. That's the way to do it, man. Draft the young guys. Dodgers have a lot of money to spend, but if you really look at their roster, it's not a bunch of free agent signings. All right, lazy fly ball to center ends the inning. What are we going in the top of 5th here on Jackie Robinson Day. So if you're late to the show, if you weren't here early, or if you've been in the whole time, I'm going to tell the Jackie Robinson story. 2 Jackie Robinson stories, 2 reasons why I'm a huge Jackie Robinson fan. My mom bought me a book, The Book of Courage, the Jackie Robinson story, when I was very, very young. Loved it, fell in love with it, big reader when I was a kid, love U.S. history, his place in history as a Los Angeles Dodger, his place in history as an American icon. I was just drawn to the Jackie Robinson story. Then my mom bought me that book when I was a kid. Then as a young adult, got to meet his daughter twice. Such a neat experience for me both times. But the second time I really got to talk to her for a while, mentioned that book that meant so much to me. She knew the exact book, and it was just such an amazing conversation that it just enhanced that relationship. Being a proud Dodger fan, proud that they were the ones that brought Jackie to Major League Baseball. Not that someone else wouldn't have done it, but it was them. It was us. It was the Dodgers. I took ownership of that, I guess, and loved it, and was a huge Jackie Robinson fan, even though he passed away in 72, and I was 2 years old then. So never knew him, never got to see him, never, just a big fan. And I'm a huge collector of Dodgers cards. I should pull those down tonight. Maybe I'll do that for Sunday, but I got a bunch of Dodgers cards on the wall. And Jackie is one of the hardest guys to collect because his original stuff is not cheap. Jackie Robinson rookie card would be a 48 leaf, and it would absolutely be one of my all-time favorite collectibles, but they're more than my car. I remember when Fernando came to play, it was such a huge story. Yeah, 1981. I remember having an argument with Tommy Morton, my friend in elementary school. It was 1981. He had a Topps card, Topps Dodgers rookies. He was on there with Mike Scioscia. It was a 3-panel, right? And that was the card that I knew of. He also had a Fleer card that year. And my buddy Tommy Morton, this is 1981, so what? I would have been in 4th grade, I guess. Pretty sure. And Tommy says, "Oh, I've got his rookie card, but it says Fernand Valenzuela, not Fernando." And I called him a liar. I said, "You're a liar. His name's Fernando." And I have the card, and it says Fernando Valenzuela. And that's got Mike Scioscia too. I remember having this conversation in the 5th grade, and I called my friend Tommy a liar. And I was wrong. Fleer in 1981 also had a rookie card, Fernando Valenzuela, and it did say Fernand Valenzuela. Never call your friends a liar. Pass holder pair, $5 super chat. You need to play some. I do, right? I gotta be honest with you right now. I have my doubts. When I played, and I didn't play like regularly, but when I played, it was mostly slice. Mostly slice. If I got a hold of it good, it was gonna slice at some point. I have a bunch of friends who were very, very, very into golf. When I was out in Southern California, they would play all the time. I would go with them a lot. They took it very seriously. I was more into the carts, the cart girls, and all that. I kind of miss it. I'd have to get back into it. I run nonprofits. I think I've shared this with you already, Mike. I run nonprofits. So the last year and a half has been weird. Back when the world was normal, I ran golf tournaments, but you can't play when you're shaking hands and stuff, right? But anyway, I had an albatross. Shut up in Fort Worth. Hold on. Mike, my friend from Paso Holder Pair, says you need to play some golf. I had an albatross. That's 2 on a par 5. That's insane. At the golf club at the resort in Fort Worth in 2018, more rare than a hole-in-one. Are you serious? I'm writing that down too. Where's that course? 2. What hole is it? Mike, pass holder pair. By the way, thank you for the super chat. Did I even say that? $5 super chat from my friend, pass holder pair. The golf club at the resort. Fort Worth. What hole was it? Do you remember? A 2 on the par 5? That's insane. What did you Happy Gilmore it down the how did you I need details. Anyway, thank you so much for the super chat. My friends at Pass Holder Pair are awesome. Mike and Orvel, $5 super chat. I need to know more. I want to know everything. Gavin Lux has looked pretty decent as well. Gavin Lux is a stud. I love Gavin. I was shocked that he didn't come. His swing, his demeanor, his attitude. I love the kid. He's going to be a star. Absolutely going to be a star. Can't wait to see him play more. Yeah, I love him. I love him. I sent you the pics on IG. I'm going to go look right now. Two good guys. Gomber, the pitcher for the Rockies, drops down a little blunt. Move the guy over a second. Oh, these are awesome, dude. Look, okay, so am I right in that there's can I show? I won't show because I don't have permission. When you're picking up the ball, you look surprised. What's that Red Sox hat? We need to get you a Dodgers hat. Oh, the clouds look beautiful, dude. Does that say the hole? I guess not. That's amazing. This is my jealous face. That's awesome. And I love that it's right here in my town. I live here in Fort Worth. Very, very cool. Guys, if you don't know, Pass All the Pair, good friends of mine. Give them a look here on or they're on Instagram. You're on Instagram? All the places. I can show. Okay, there you go. He says I can show. So this is my buddy Mike from Pass All the Pair. Scooping up the albatross. Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. And even the beautiful clouds. That is amazing. I love it. And I'm jealous. I'm totally jealous. What did I miss? Oh, no. What did I miss? Oh, no. They were showing the home run from last time. Urias has looked great today, aside from, yeah, you know what? He was leaving the ball outside and away a little bit in the first couple of innings. Looked like to the right-handed hitters, he was being a little lazy there, and I was getting a little worried. Then he gave up the two solo home runs. But, I mean, here we are in the fifth inning. He's only giving up 2 runs. You got to be happy with that. It's lunchtime here, and the computer's telling me it needs to reboot. Oh, Cricket, love you. Thank you. Good luck with your show with Pearl. I couldn't remember who it was. I hope it goes well. I know it will. Anything I can do to help you, let me know. Take care to you. Thanks for spending a little time with us. Yeah, if you understand, it's lunchtime for her. She's up there. You go with Pearl. There you go. She's on the whole other side of the world. I don't tell you. It's a long ways away. Anyway, Pearl and Cricket back to back in chat, and they got a little partnership. Boy, Julio Urias got some tats on his neck. That's gotta hurt. What bet did you lose to put a tattoo on your neck? Ouch. I don't know where the best place to put a tattoo is, Mike. I'm asking, but the neck's gotta be one of the worst, right? That just looks like that wouldn't be comfy. I don't know. A face too, like the Mike Tyson. I don't want one on my face, my neck. I'm going to stop talking. Anyway, we got 9 of you in here, and I appreciate every single one of you who's hanging out a little bit on a Thursday night, watching, listening to, talking about a little Dodgers baseball. Mike and or Val from Pass All the Pair, Jennifer Addison, Cricket Fox, Pro Manhattan, everybody else. I know that's why I said that. Never on the neck or face. That's why I asked Mike. The neck just sounds miserable. Like, I don't want one because it looks like it would hurt everywhere, but like, ow. There's the end of the inning. My Dodgers coming up to bat, keeping their lead, heading into the bottom of 5th, 3-2 good guys. Rockies have only got 3 hits off of Urias. 2 of them left the field to play for home runs, though. What the heck? 3-2 Dodgers. Rockies hanging in there against Urias so far. So again, if you're new here, welcome in. My name is Jeff. Dole Dad's the channel. I go live on Sunday nights for Sunday Night Baseball and for Creator Talk afterwards during the baseball season. I also have a show on Saturday morning with my daughter. We have spoken. Having gone for a few weeks, she's really bummed about it and she feels bad. She wanted to do something really special for you this week. We're not sure what it is, but whatever it is, it'll be at 10:15 my time, 9:15 Eastern time, other 15 other places on Saturday morning. We talk about Star Wars and all things Star Wars on the show we call We Have Spoken. I will be doing lots of Dodger games during the baseball season. West Coast games in the evenings. On the weekdays, it'll be me doing this with you 90% of the time. And again, Sunday night for Sunday Night Baseball. We also do some other things, including a show called Good Morning Baseball. Or nope, not Good Morning Baseball. That's a great idea. That's not the name of the show. Finger tap. Here, we'll get to that. Called Good Morning Disney that me and my wife do, but we haven't lately. She's not feeling well. But we'll get back and rolling on that as soon as she feels better. Val has some finger tattoos. I call those career enders, right? Right? All of mine can be covered up. So I know what you do. You know what I do. I work with kids. I know what you do. And I will say that, like, my best friend in the world, Andy, is a tattooed freak. He's got, I don't know how many he's got. He's got a lot. I've seen him do math, and I've seen him have a tattoo. He's better at the tattoos than the math. And he has more tattoos than he could probably count. And like you guys do. And I've said to him a million times, like, he got me my job. No, that's not true. He's the first person who mentioned to me that I should apply at the Boys and Girls Club. And now I've had a career in the Boys and Girls Club since the 90s. He worked there before me, and we're still best beds. And we talked about that. Like, there are some tattoos locations that fingers, ow. But you know what? Makes me sound like an old guy, right? Because Disney came out yesterday with that. I'm sure you heard about it. Maybe you didn't. Disney now has different regulations, including Disney cast members do not have to cover up all their tattoos anymore. Interesting. Anyway, Val has some finger tattoos. Like, what made her pick that spot? Is she just totally out of space? Ow. Okay, so neck, finger. I don't want to keep going down the list, but that sounds miserable. But I will, after I give her a hug someday, when I meet you guys, why the finger? My question I ask. Oh, that's crazy. Crazy. I don't have any. I don't plan on getting any, but if I did, might have to be a Kirk Gibson hitting a home run off Dennis Eckersley. We are old guys. Val is in her 30s. Why the finger? Why the finger? Ow. I'm such a hypochondriac. I actually have pain right now. Chris Taylor up to bat, leadoff hitter for my Dodgers tonight. Bottom of 5, Dodgers up 3-2. CT's got a double, a walk, and a run scored already. Hitting over 300 for the year. Disney Baker. Now, what's going on? The Disney Baker. Hope you're having a great night. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. 10 of you in the chat right now, and I appreciate every single one of you. If you're brand new here, my name is Jeff Dole. That's the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Unless I pissed you off, then hit that dislike button here. Let's see. I never look, but it's like one of my things, like my shtick that I share. Let's see if we have any dislikes today so far. Excuse me. That's not the way to do it. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. There we go. No dislikes. If I pissed you off, you have missed your chance. Go hit that dislike button if I've annoyed you. If I haven't annoyed you, you can hit the like button. I appreciate it. 23 of you have already done that so far. It's weird looking at myself. It's like in the past, right? A couple minutes ago. Arm pumping Gibson, right? Where were you when I was on my good friend Charles Wood? We share a birthday, Christmas Day, 1969. Charles Wood's couch, October evening, 1988. He was a big Dennis Eckersley fan. We had a fantasy baseball league together. He had Eckersley on his team. Not that it mattered in the World Series, but he was an Eckersley fan, and it was fun to watch that blast. Good times, man. Eck, who never walked anybody, walked like 10 people the whole freaking season to walk. Mike Davis, who couldn't hit his way out of a bag after he came over from the A's, who we were playing in the World Series, right? So anyway, he comes over. He gets walked. I think he steals second. Not really sure about. Pretty sure he steals second. Regardless, Gibby comes up. Can't even walk. Home run. Jonathan Chong asks, what's going on, Jonathan? Hope you're having a great day. Jennifer Addison, yeah, JT's on fire. JT is awesome. Get the Kirk Gibson fist. Yeah, exactly. Everybody's saying it. Kirk Gibson's dramatic game-winning home run. Iconic moment, right? I mean, the Vin Scully call, the Jack Benny. The Jack Buck call, both classic calls. I pick Vin's all the time, but if you're watching the Dodger feed, the kid getting his nachos just scorched right there is greatness. Get up. Oh, JT off the base of the left field fence. You got to hit that fence. How many times has that fence got hit and not have a home run? That fence has got to be like 1 foot tall or 2 feet tall. Anyway, JT with a rocket off the left field fence for a double. Kirk Gibson's memorable home run in game 1. So let's talk now. You got me thinking. So great moments in Dodger history. 88 World Series, right? But there's another same season, by the way. I was there. Oral Hershiser, right? The last start of the year If he goes the 9 innings, he's going to tie Don Drysdale, right? For the most consecutive innings, shutout innings, right? Drysdale's a announcer. It's in San Diego. Me and my friend Chuck, same guy. Chuck Wood, same guy. We were sitting in the front row left field in San Diego because why? Padres couldn't sell tickets. We sat there anytime we wanted. It was great. So anyway, we're in the front row left field, and we talked about getting the things, putting out there next, whatever inning it was. We made them, but we didn't take them. I don't know why we didn't take them, but we would have been on ESPN or whatever. I don't know. Do they have ESPN then? Whatever. Would have been on TV. Would have been cool. Anyway, we're there in San Diego, and Hershiser gets to the 9th inning, and it's tied 0-0. He ties the record, and he comes out for the 10th inning, and he throws the 10th inning shutout to break the record. I was there for that. That was an iconic Dodger moment. Boy, something in 81, I'm sure, when they won the World Series. I don't know. Betts, the home run snag from just last year would be great. She is gone. Lasorda never ran so fast. I love Tommy Lasorda. I teared up when he passed a couple of weeks ago or a couple of months ago now. The game right now is at the plate. Well, I mean, we're up 3-2. I think, I don't know. I don't want to sound overly confident here, but because you're being Vin. I'm sorry. The Disney Baker is being Vin Scully. I didn't know he was doing some Vin Scully there. Yeah, Vin's the best. I don't know if you're a Dodger fan if you're a baseball fan and you're a Disney fan, and you're likely one, if not both of those things, if you're here for this show. You might have seen that Bob Chapek just got a new house. He bought a new house in the same neighborhood that his old house was in Westwood Village in Southern California. Lots of rich people live there. Will Smith, not the Dodger, but the no, that guy. Will Smith lives there. A bunch of other people live there, including the great Vin Scully. Lives in the same neighborhood as Mr. Bob Chapek. Just bought his second home, and his first home is for sale. If you're rich, you can buy it. He bought a bigger one at the top of the hill. Kershaw Nono, that's a good one. Fernando. One of the Fernando Mania. Maybe Fernando looking to the sky. That'd be good, right? She is gone. Yeah, that was amazing. Amazing. And then Jack Buck, I don't believe what I just saw. That was pretty good too. Once he takes a walk, we got first and second. Bottom of 5. All right, if we break this open right here, somebody splits the gap or even takes him deep, pretty much mostly going to seal the deal. Vin is a legend. I miss him. And I deeply believe in heaven, and pretty sure he's going to be the one announcing, hopefully no time soon, but announcing my arrival, if I have anything to say about it. I love that man. I love him. I've never met him, and I love him. I mean, he's a soundtrack to my youth. Speaking of Will Smith, not that Will Smith, but this Will Smith, up to bat, first and second, on 5. Mike Anderval says Hershiser started game 1 and 3 in the NLCS and had the shutout in game 7. That would have been right after the game that I saw in San Diego. Exactly. Got the NLCS MVP. Oh, by the way, he had a saving game 4. Wow, yeah. He was Madison Bumgarner before Madison Bumgarner. I mean, that 88 pitching season, best in my lifetime. Everybody talks about Bob Gibson, 68 season being the best pitching year. I was born in Christmas Day, 69. I became a fan in 77. So what do I know? I know after that. And I will tell you, for my money, the 88 Oral Hershiser season is the best pitched season ever. I'm sure there are people who can argue that with me. I watched it. I wanted to learn how to throw a sinker because of him, and I never could. Never got it down. But he was brilliant. He never threw a no-no. I don't own his autograph either. I own a lot of autographs. I own a lot of Dodger autographs. I own a lot of baseball autographs in general. I don't own an Oral Hershiser autograph. Someday. Yikes, Lakers are losing by 11 right now, last I checked. By the way, just a bit more about me, Lakers, Dodgers, and Chargers fan. I'm a Chargers fan too, Jennifer. So I'm not an NBA guy. When I was a Lakers fan. You're younger than me, Jennifer, but Magic and Worthy and Byron Scott and Michael Cooper, that's my Kurt Rambis. That was my time. Huge Lakers fan back then. Really got soured by the NBA. First of all, they haven't called travel in a couple decades. Second of all, they don't call fouls. And James Harden, no, I hate his game. He's traveling every time he touches the ball. So I've given up on the NBA. Here locally, Luka Doncic is insane, and I will say he's fun to watch. He's beautiful. He's beautiful to watch. But I don't think NBA is going to get me back for a while. But yeah, if I had a team, it'd be the Lakers for sure. I'm a huge Chargers fan. I'm a Cowboys fan because I live here, but I'm a Chargers fan first because I'm from San Diego. And now they're LA, and obviously I love LA. So Lakers, Dodgers, Chargers, that's the same for me. Being here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Cowboys. Everybody talks Cowboys, so I've become a Cowboys fan. But I've told people before, and I'll say it again, if the Cowboys and the Chargers are ever in the Super Bowl, I'm rooting for the Chargers. Chargers are my team. I just don't get to hear about them as much because I live out here. I was a Bash Brothers fan as a kid, so that World Series was sad for me. I was bashing everybody with the arm thing for that entire offseason, 88. I loved it so much, beating McGuire and Canseco. And who else did they have? They had a Hendo and what was it? Tony Phillips. I hated Tony Phillips. I hated that guy. He was good. That's why. I did love McGuire though. I came around on McGuire. I never came around on Canseco. Never thought about that, who my announcer would be when it's my time. Oh, it's Vin, Jonathan. It's Vin. Who else would it be? Let me know when you guys get to heaven, who's going to announce your arrival. For me, it's Vin Scully. It's not even any question. There's a lot of good announcers, and they all wish they were Vin Scully. Julio Rice back on the hill, top of 6. Only giving up 3 hits. I got to be honest. At the first and second inning, he didn't look all that solid to me. But here we are, top of 6. He's only giving up 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 solo home runs. Still has the tattoo on his neck, so I'm praying for his sanity. Up to bat is Tapia. I love his hair. Makes me want to watch Predator one more time. I like Tapia's game too. Hustles. I don't know. I like him. I think I like him because of his hair, which is weird, but he's got a good game. Rymel, also fun to say. Julio looking better now than he did earlier. Look at that 94 outer edge. Beautiful. Never thought of, let's see, Justin Turner's walk-off. Oh, yes. Well, you know what? How about this one? What was his name? Little third baseman. Hit the blast. Oh, I'm picturing him. I can't think of his name. Oh, I'm going to have to look it up. Iconic Dodgers home runs. It was can't think of his name. Oh no, it's gonna drive me crazy. Dodgers best homers of the decade. Here, let's see if this pulls it up. Little third baseman. Turner pulls a Gibson. Yeah. Muncie's gonna. Culbertson's walk up. That's right. Enrique had some big ones. Juan Uribe. Remember when Juan Uribe? He couldn't get. It was gonna kill me if I couldn't figure it out. He couldn't get the button down. Goes for it again. Can't get the button down. 2 strikes. Boom! Home run to win it. I think we won like 8. Oh, Steve Finley. Remember when Steve Finley hit that home run? We only had him for like a couple of weeks. Hit a huge home run. Smoked in the gap. Double. Was that McMahon? I think it was McMahon. Pretty sure that was McMahon. Yeah, JT's home run, Jennifer. That was a good one. 70 is still here in chat. I appreciate every single one of you. Again, the game is probably going to go on longer than we're going to go live tonight. I need to lose some weight, and I haven't been on the Peloton today. And I want to keep. Yeah, Dave Stewart was there. That's right. Dave Parker. Yeah, Dave Parker was great. I love Dave Parker. He just looked like he wasn't comfortable, but he mashed. Right. I watched a highlight of him in the All-Star game. I don't remember who he's hitting against, but it was iconic just watching the Cobra. Anyway, we're going to end it about. It's 10:50 here, so about 11:15 or so, maybe 11:20. We're only in 6 innings, so the game won't be over. But I really want to get on the Peloton before midnight, so I keep my streak going. So the game, we will end the show tonight a little before the game ends, just because I got to get on the Peloton before midnight. Got to get in my 10 minutes or my 20 minutes or whatever I'm going to do tonight. I might even do 10 just because it's late, but I got to get it done. 3-2 good guys. But they're at risk right now. A couple people on the pond. Urias still in the ball game. Cleanup hitter Kroon up to bat. Crone. If Urias doesn't get him, I can see them going to the pen. Obviously, I have no idea if there's anybody up in the bullpen, but we shall see. He's a big kid. I'm going to head out. My brain is not functioning anymore properly. Great to see you back. Catch you on the next one. I appreciate you coming in, Jesse. Thank you so much for everything. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a friend. Again, if you don't know, we're going to have her on sometime here soon talking about weather. She is a storm chaser, and I am a fan of such things. And 'tis the season for crazy weather around here. So we're going to have a show like that because it'll be fun. So stick around for that. Watch for that here in the next week or 3. Who knows when. But it'll be fun. You have a great night, my friend. Thanks for being here. Urias right on the edge there. 88 mile an hour changeup. I never hit 88 with my fastball, and I was a pitcher. And he's out there throwing 88 mile an hour changeup. Smash to center, going to tie up the ball game. And we're tied at 3. CJ Kroon, their cleanup hitter, cleans up, knocks in the third run. I'm guessing we're going to come talk to Julio. Carney Lansford, underrated third baseman. I was a big fan of Carney Lansford. Red Sox, right? Then the A's. Didn't he play for the Angels too? But he was with the Red Sox in the beginning of his career, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he had that weird right-handed. I think he had a batting title, but didn't he shake his bat real funny? Pretty sure. I liked him too. I played third when I was a very young guy, so I loved him and Doug DeCinces and Greg Nettles and all those late 70s, early 80s third basemen. Anybody who made the All-Star team from third was somebody I wanted to be like. Schmitty and Brett and all those guys. Josh Fuentes up to bat. Tied up. Carney Lansford, were you a fan of him? You said you were a Bash brother, but I see you wearing the Red Sox hat. Did you just lucky and he was on both of your teams? It wasn't here. He was on the Red Sox, right? Am I misremembering that? He was a Red Sox and then an A. But I might be wrong. Let's see. Started with the Angels, then went to Boston, then went to Oakland. All right, I had that right. Good. I'm not that tired, I guess. Can I share link of Kirk Gibson throwing out first pitch? Yeah. Oh, I remember that actually. You might not be able to because you're not. I don't have moderators. Go ahead if it works, or maybe it'll ask me to. I don't know how that'll work. But yeah. He's announcing for the Tigers. I have MLB TV package, and listened to the Tiger game the other day. Got to hear him talk, and it's nice to see he's doing pretty well. All things considered. 3-3 tie ball game again. We're going to end this stream before the game ends. Oh, smash up the middle. Not making the play just because I got to get on my Peloton. So about 15 minutes after the hour, about 20 minutes from now, we're going to call it the end of the stream. The game will still be going, but I got to get my big fat butt on the Peloton. Okay, I'm backstage. Jennifer, what's going on? Wow, so Rockies score went. I know, Jennifer, right? You didn't tell me you were going to leave this time. I didn't know, so I would have. Jennifer cannot leave anymore until the Dodgers get at least a 3-run lead. All those guys overshadowed him. Yeah, 81 batting title. He was a Red Sox before the A's. He was Angels, Red Sox, A's. Boggs came in and moved him out. That's right. Boggs was 83, right? A rookie in 83. Did he win? Carney Lansford won a batting title. Let's see. When did he win it? Let's just look. He hit 336 in 81. That was a strike shortened year the Dodgers won the World Series in. 336. Look at that. The year before he hit 261. And then he jumped 70 plus points, 75 whole point plus. That's remarkable. He came in 6th in the MVP voting that year. Got MVP votes in 2 other years too, including 89 as the world champion for the A's the year after the Dodgers beat them. So the 89 series, the year after the 88, the Dodgers 88 World Series championship, 89 was the year of the earthquake, right? The Giants and the A's. Sparky Anderson fan here, nice. Sparky was fun. He had some great teams. Big Red Machine in Cincy, and then going over the Kirk Gibson, Jack Morris, 84 Tigers, right? I was a Dodger fan in San Diego in 84 as a 14-year-old in San Diego when the Padres went to their first World Series, and that was a lot of fun. My Dodger Steve Garvey hitting the home run to send them to the World Series, beating Leon Durham and the Cubbies, and then Kirk Gibson taking Rich Gossage deep in the World Series. Hey, you want to pitch to this guy? Yeah. No, don't pitch to this guy. Yeah, I want to pitch to this guy. Let's walk this guy. No, I want to pitch to this guy. Gossage. Ding. Gibby goes deep. Yeah, I wasn't a Sparky Anderson fan because he was on the Reds and the Tigers, not my teams, but certainly an iconic manager, and his players loved him. Here's the thing about Sparky Anderson that I remember most. Every rookie was going to be the next Mickey Mantle, right? Every third baseman that came up for the Tigers was going to be the next freaking Mickey Mantle. He put so much pressure on those guys. I remember reading about that during and then after Sparky Anderson's career. I wonder why he did that. I mean, nothing like building up a guy, but wow. I think, okay, because I don't have moderators, I think you can't put links in there. Sorry about that. Jennifer, you're still here, right? Because if you leave, they're going to score a run. So, Jennifer, I'm looking at you. Button the seat, girl. Button the seat. If you're new here, my name's Jeff Dole with Dad is the channel. Please hit the subscribe button unless I pissed you off, and then hit the dislike button. That'll be okay too. Every Sunday night we go live for the NFL game of the MLB game of the week on ESPN. During the football season, we go live on Thursday nights for Thursday Night Football over on Pete McDevitt's channel, the Pete McDevitt Show. Little bloop in the right field. Jennifer. Oh. Somebody sit Jennifer down. If you don't know, you don't know. The Dodgers, a little bloop in the right field, throw the ball over the catcher's head. Looked like a little league team there, and now we're down 5-3. Jennifer, I gave you one job. That's all right. I still like you. But I don't like this defensive play very much. Zach has trouble getting it out of his glove. Then they get some dude in a rundown, and CT decides to throw it to my maybe coach in the stands. What the heck was that? All right. Don't blame Jennifer, although I might. Julio went from looking like he had a decent chance at a win here to not so much. We're down 5-3 now. Again, I do want to mention in about 15 minutes, the game will not be over, but I'm going to end the stream because I got to get my flabby butt on my Peloton and lose a couple LBs. Watch us hit a grand slam. You better hurry, right, Jennifer? Well, let's get out of this inning before we even worry about that. Julio. I'll tell you what, if you would have told me that Austin Gomber was going to last longer than Julio Urias, I would have lost that bet, man. I would have lost that bet. But here he is hitting for himself. TH and 7F. In the top of the sixth. I don't like it. Looks like he wants to bunt. Not a bunting spot. Big long swing. Check that IG pick classics. You send me know? Hold on, I'm not smart enough to hit the right buttons. No. I pray every day. I've been praying a lot lately, but I don't usually pray to Johnny Damon. Look at how sweet. Look how young you are. I love it. Johnny Damon had a little trouble recently. You see, he got a little DUI. I think it was DUI. Yeah, he had a bad day. That's a good looking dude. Who has more hair? Oh, never mind. I love it. I always loved Johnny Damon. Loved. So came up with KC, right? Superstar that nobody cared about. So much better than everybody thought. Then signs with what? I guess Boston, right? And then New York. And then became unbelievably overrated. It was a very weird career, but love him. Loved him. Watched him on, what was that? It was The Apprentice, right? It was Trump Show, The Apprentice. I don't think he was on there long, but always a Johnny Damon fan. And I've heard he's a nice guy. Was he a nice guy? That's a classic picture, though. Very cool. Love it. Johnny D got paid, and they got paid. Was it Red Sox and then New York, or maybe it's the other way around? Whatever. And broke their hearts going to the other guys. All right, Jennifer. I got to go in like 14 minutes, so you don't have much time to overcome your mistakes of, I mean, how much laundry can you have? If you're new here, where have you been all my life? My name is Jeff. Dole, that's the channel. A lot of live baseball during Dodger games, West Coast weekday games in the evening, and every Sunday night for Sunday Night Baseball, whether the Dodgers are playing or not. A lot of Disney content on this channel, and hopefully some content that just makes you think you can, because you can. I hope and want to believe, that if you come to this channel, I'm going to remind you that you can go do awesome things, because you can, including eat jelly beans. So when you're about to jump on the Peloton, you eat the jelly beans so you can even it out. How many jelly beans does it take to ruin a 20-minute Peloton ride? Probably way less than I'm going to eat. There's my man, Oral Hershiser, one of my all-time favorites. Probably my biggest hole in my baseball autograph collection. I don't have a ball signed by Oral. I need to get that fixed. There you go, Jennifer. I like the positivity. Jennifer says, I had to make myself a stack. I didn't think the Rockies would take note of my absence, but they did. Jennifer, very selfish of you. That's all right. We're going to get 3 right here. AJ's up. He's due. All right, there's a lefty in here in the 6th inning. It's time to knock him the heck out. AJ's going to make a snack out of Austin right here. Maybe not. No, popped up though. Anyway, Sunday nights for Sunday Night Baseball and Creator Talk Live, where we talk about this thing that is creating on YouTube, building communities, having fun, blah, 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 blah. Jennifer, he was. I like Edwin. I see a good chance that he's going to work out just fine. Edwin Rios. Not a lot of places to play. He was the reason that I think that the Dodgers weren't going to give in to Justin Turner, because I think if they played him over at third, they'd be just fine. I'm really glad they got JT. I think JT's got a couple, 2-3 years still left. And I just like him. I want to be a Dodger. But he's the third baseman of the future if they lost JT. Now that they kept JT for a couple of years, who knows what will happen to Rios. But I like him. Pollock, a little lazy, fly to center. Nice catch out there, 1 out. All right. Those early 2000s Red Sox were so much fun. As a fan, it was heartbreaking and then amazing to be part of it all, I bet. Pedro, Manny, Poppy, Millar. I love Millar. Damon, Veritek, Kapler, Mueller. I love those guys too. You know, I wasn't a Red Sox fan, but I really enjoyed that team. Pedro was filthy. Worst trade in the history of the Dodgers, probably. I don't know. Tommy sort of traded away Konerko. That was a pretty bad one. We got nothing for him, but we didn't get much for Pedro. We got Delano DeShields, who didn't do nothing once he became a Dodger. That was rough. I mean, he was good, right? But Pedro became one of the great pitchers of all time. I mean, a Hall of Famer. And we had Ramon, his brother. I mean, they just thought he was too slight. They thought he was too little. It's just a shame because that ball, I don't know who made the ball move more than Pedro. Love Don Zimmer, but when I think of Pedro, I think a little bit about him dumping Don Zimmer. But anyway, that was a good team. I mean, you leave out Schilling and, well, you said Veritek, didn't you? Yeah, you said Veritek. There it is. Now, they had a lot of fun wins. It was nice watching them win. Dave Roberts, Dodgers manager now. I played against him in high school. He was in my league in football and in baseball. But he was better than me in both. Anyway, that iconic stolen base, one of the great steals in the history of the game. Okay, I could be wrong, but every Thursday we have played this year, we have lost. Just a fun fact. I mean, that's not a fun fact. I don't know. It's only been a couple of Thursdays, right? I had so many pages of Delino DeShields rookie cards. It would have been 1990, right? That pops in my head, 1990. I don't know. Here, see, now you're going to make me look it up. Pretty sure it was 1990. Delino. His son has been on the Rangers twice now. I've never met him, but I've got some friends who've met him and say he's a real nice guy. But I've never met him. I don't know. Let's see. Delino. I should type it in. Rookie card. Rookie card. Let's see. Oh, they're showing me the young one, obviously. I don't want to know that one. Is that 90? Oh, no, maybe not. 88? What the heck year is that? $1990, it was. Delino DeShields rookie card, 1990. Donruss score Flair boy. Yeah, those are when they had. Oh, every company in America had a set of cards. Or it was last Wednesday we lost. I think it was last Wednesday. Either way, midweek, we take a rest and kick butt during the weekend. I mean, yeah, I just hope we take kick butt this weekend against the Padres. I got too many Padre fans. I don't want to hear it. Do you want Tigers there for sale? Do you want Tigers there for sale? What? Do you want Tigers there for sale? You see, Miggy's hurt. It's too bad. I hope he's got a shot at a couple big milestones. 500 home runs, I think, but he's at like 488 or something. I don't really know. But not going to get there if he's hurt. Tigers have a shot. That kid, Casey Mize, looked filthy. I didn't watch it. But the stats and everything I heard, he looked filthy the other night. So he's going to be good. Hopefully he'll be good. Detroit. McKinstry grounds out weekly to second. Not how I wanted this inning to play out. Oh my gosh, it's 11:08. Should we go another half an inning or should we call it here? I think we should probably call it, guys. The Dodgers are down by 2 runs. It's 11:08 here. I got to get on my Peloton. I think we're going to call it. I hate to do it. The Dodgers are about to score some runs. Jennifer was ready to stay put, but no, she had to go get, I don't know what you're getting, some snacky snack. No, but listen, I think I'm going to call it a night. I got to jump on the Peloton. I'm eating these jelly beans. I'm going to have to do 20 minutes instead of 15 minutes because of all these jelly beans. Listen, I've had fun. I hope you had fun. It was nice to be back at this. I won't be doing my morning show for a while. Paula's sick and the mornings are going to be weird, but we will come back for that. But, well, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't know what time the Saturday game is, honestly, but the Dodgers versus the Padres. I know that the Sunday night game, tomorrow night, I'll be here for the Dodgers versus the Padres. And if the Saturday game is an evening game, I'll probably do that too because I'm not going anywhere. My wife's going to be home. So love you all. Appreciate you all. 12 of you in the house. I hate to leave with anybody here and the game's not even over, but you got to do what you got to do. So for Jennifer, to Jennifer, to Dave, to Pass Holder Pair Mike, to Albatross. Oh, I'm jealous, Mike. To everybody who's been here for even a minute or the whole time, whether you're a member of the channel, you sent me a super chat, or you just sat over there and hit the dislike button. I appreciate every single one of you. A couple super chats from Mike. Thank you very much. From Rosa, who had left earlier. No, appreciate you. I mean it. Being away from the channel. I say this a lot. I hope I say it enough. I doubt it's possible to say it enough. I love doing this, and it's because of you guys. So I love talking Disney. I love talking baseball. I love talking Doggy coin. I love talking astronomy. I love talking the things we talk about, and it's because of you guys. So thank you for hanging with me for a little bit. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. Stick around tomorrow night. Oh, there you go. Jennifer says Dodgers Padres 9:10 Friday, and then Saturday 7:10. So there you go. So yeah, I'll be unless life changes, I'll be doing both of those games for you, and of course Sunday night too. Appreciate you, Dave. So seriously, thank you so much. Go Dodgers. I hate to leave before the end of the game, but I got to go downstairs. I'll put the game on down there. Jennifer, I want you to stay put, because if they score more on the Rocky side, I'm going to know it's because you're doing laundry. No laundry till the Dodgers win. All right, that's it. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow night for Dodgers versus the Padres. Hope you'll be here. All right. That's it for now. Have fun storming the castle. Have the best day ever. Go do something awesome for somebody tomorrow. It's the best thing you can do. Jonathan, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that, Jonathan. Yeah, if you know Paula and you're interested, please keep your prayers coming for her. She's doing much better, but, you know, more is better. All right, that's it. I got to go. Love you all. See you tomorrow night. Dodgers versus Padres. All right, let's get this game. 1 Dodgers. See ya.